welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Dan Isgro, Brooke Armstrong, Damian Scro, and you can't see them because we haven't switched to them just yet. But here we are, and there they are. That's what they look like. So go back to Brooke and Damian. Let's see them. They're looking good today, guys. It looks, you look a little just give me a little shimmy to the left. A little shimmy to the left, guys. No, not just shimmy.
Like actual move.
There you go. We're back in. So, guys, welcome to the show. We're checking things right now. We're making sure that we have no technical issues. Jen, let us know if you could check it out online. Charles, you are actually hearing us online good, right?
Yeah, I'll double check.
Okay. Well, and with that segue, welcoming Charles to the show.
Charles.
Hi.
Hey. Welcome.
And Richard also is currently the circle at the bottom of your screen.
Welcome, Richard.
But he is there. So, guys, welcome to the show. Today's episode is Season 3, Episode 10, Battle of Wills. We are at the end of a very, very long saga that I think when you add it up, I want to say we celebrate 100 episodes, but I think we might even be close to 200.
Wow. No. 1,000,000. Cool.
I don't think we made 200. I think we're like approaching 200. I'm curious what it is. I wish I could figure it out fast and come up with that number. I just can't. I don't know.
Maybe next time.
I could do that math. I could really do the math right now. Maybe later. Yeah, a lot of episodes, guys. If you're just getting in right now, this is a great thing to say. Oh, you know what? Let me look back and see when it all started. You know, and you see a little less grays
much
here.
Less tired.
Yes,
I
look
more invigorated.
Note how I look like this on episode 180.
Seriously.
And one, I'm like, hi, everybody.
Our circulation was better.
Yes.
We were just alive.
And it's only 6 years ago.
Seven.
7 years ago.
7 squirrels sitting on a branch.
7 squirrels. So, so Celestial War Saga, you can check it out on our YouTube or listen to audio podcasts. And you can see there from episode 1. It goes on through different shows, but it's all one long saga. We're ending it now. If you're just joining in, it's going to be confusing. You have no idea what's going on. You will not understand the context. It's like going into the end of a movie and saying, oh, what was this about? So go to the beginning if you want to watch it and enjoy. So for those of you that are here because you know, you're going to hear today some interesting things. I will say things. You will listen to them. I will say things to these people, and they will listen to them. And what's going to happen, we don't know. But I'm super excited. This is one of those episodes where the first part of the episode I have zero control over. I'm just watching like you are. And they are doing something today that they feared for a long time. What is it, you ask? It's a test.
Oh, my God.
They're taking the written test. That's right. If you worked today and you came home, you're now going to watch a written test be done by 3 people you barely know online. It's going to be a real fun episode. You'll be glad that you checked in. But if you watch it for a long time, then you'll be like, interesting.
3 people that you know well.
You find the last episode of
Tony?
Wars interesting.
I have the number, if you would like to know.
Oh, man. Charles, what is the number?
Of course you do.
Do we make 200? No, right?
The man, the myth.
I want to say we did.
As of this episode, it will be
200?
198.
What is it?
238.
Whoa!
238.
Wow.
People.
That's great.
So we're going to
be 240.
Yeah, we're going to make 240.
Wow. That's if 12 episode season. That's exactly 20 seasons.
20
seasons
seasons of our life. We'll never
episodes.
get
Is
back
with
again.
like missed weeks and everything? You accounted for
back again.
I'm every episode.
Because we have a season 3, so I guess it bounced out somewhere. Actually, I don't know how it bounced out, but great.
Sure.
It just adds 12 episodes.
Because we had
You had 3.
War. I mean,
You had 3 and 9.
Knights of Vandar.
Knights of
only
Vandar.
Had,
2?
No, Knights of Vandar had 3.
3.
had 3 seasons, and it had like 9 episodes, I think, out of the last
Wait,
season.
but
Oh, I was counting 12. So
Jen, let me know if
We're
you're
over-
technically.
We have 12
We're over
episode
200.
seasons. It's 20 seasons.
Is that one short though? Was there a couple seasons that were shorter than 12?
It's like 4, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. Right?
talking about
That's how many
episodes?
seasons we had.
you had
Oh,
you had
wow.
2 seasons in Arcane City at 12 each. You had
Arcane
2
City.
seasons in Iron Kingdom at 12 each. You had 2 seasons in Gnome Patrol at 12 each. Then you had 96 in Celestial War. Then you had 2 seasons for Knights of Vandar at 12. You said that the last one was 9.
The
season
Celestial Engine
season
is three seasons.
no season 3 of
Oh, it was
Knights
like
of
9 or
Vandar.
something. I can't remember the last episode, but it did make 12.
Okay, then in that case we're not at 240. It'll be
I'm just happy we broke
it's still
That's
close
wild.
enough.
That's
It's
That's
230.
insane.
That we're
Yeah.
It'd be
over
230.
two. That's
That's
amazing.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
Wild.
insane.
And we had 1 million views on it from Facebook and YouTube combined when we reached season 4 of Celestial War.
Right.
Remember that episode?
Yeah,
we
that's
came back.
right.
That was 1 million on there.
We were gonna get ready to get our tattoos.
Right. He would not commit. Damien would commit to that. Too.
I know.
I don't feel like that's a bar for success.
Wow. Man.
Remember that?
It'll be
Really
it'll be
remember
that.
it?
Yeah, you really remembered that
this will be
line.
this will be 235.
It just echoed in my mind.
235.
When will he think that
This
we're
will be- this
successful?
will be
We had a good
235 then.
time. I'm
I was
happy.
counting them all at 12. So this will be 235.
235. That's great.
Still,
So
wow.
it'll be
That's
237.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yes, I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Okay, so we talked a bit. Jen, are we good? I need to hear from you. I do not hear from you. I just want to know if technically we are fine. There's any problems, please let me know. You can poke your head in if you have to. Then we'll get going on the show. Guys, welcome. We're about to go. This is the third to last episode of the entire thing. And we're going to find out. Look at your hand didn't quite really make it through the door. Okay, but that's okay. Okay. She jammed her hand into the hand. It was just like nothing happened. Hey, Tony.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
What does that mean? Okay. So, guys, we're going to get into this episode right now. I'm going to save the recap because we killed extra time here just getting us going. Let's get into the intro here and the intro for the third to last time you'll ever see it. Enjoy. Sometimes I play the wrong one because I still have it there. I'm just going to play
Possibly.
I'm going to play the right one. Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Dan Isgro, Brooke Armstrong, Damian Scro, and on the virtual world we have Charles and a random circle on the bottom. That could only be Richard Wild, who is out there somewhere
Richard.
hiding.
That
in
was
his ear.
kids.
So, yes. So, guys, welcome to the show. Today's episode is Season 3, Episode 10. It is called Battle of Wills. Were you watching the last episode? If you were, you watched these people. For me, they pulled in an amazing victory. They weren't really sure about it, but it was all about getting on the same frequency as anybody else, and they eventually found their friends by the end of the episode. It was fun to watch everybody go through it. It was very interesting. Dan had a really good conversation with the Queen, and you guys had good conversations around, just trying to figure everything out where you stood. It was really cool, a lot of fun. But now we are entering the Nether.
Wait, we won the episode.
Did you win the episode?
You said we won the episode.
100% you won the
we won
episode.
the
Yeah.
episode. I just wanted to say.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you won. Yeah, 100%.
Just wanna hear
You
it
did
one
the
more
best
time.
you could do. I don't know if you could have done any
I
better.
just want to hear
A
it one more
plus.
time before we go into
I
the
just want to hear
before we
that there's
mess
one
up-
episode
that something good
that you
happened.
think I did a good job.
All of us. That we all won.
Before we mess
Before
up
we-
these
yeah,
next 3
exactly.
episodes.
Before I
we
lose your
fail the
mastery
test.
today.
Before we fail the written test, I have to get it signed by my mom. Bring it back next week.
Are we gonna have to get them signed eventually? Give them
By
back?
your parents. Oh, my God. Imagine if I require
Oh my
that.
God.
I'll give you extra experience points if you get them signed by your parents. How would that make you feel? I kind of want to do it now. I might do it.
17
I
fight
might
points
perfect
signing.
my
I'll tell you
my
what.
mother's handwriting.
A legit signature from your parents, and you can have it at the last episode.
Do we have to
and
have
I'll
proof
give- I'll
it's
give
them
you-
signing it?
For
Like-
every signature you get, I'll give you because if you have two parents,
Right.
I'll give you 2 fate points,
Wow.
and that goes to anybody here. Signature.
What?
Wow.
What
that's
about our
great.
in-laws?
You're not allowed to. No,
Oh,
no.
they're real parents.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Immediately, you Phil Castellano. Immediately, I tell you one thing. You're like, oh well, this guy's like a father to me.
This guy's been cutting my hair for 20 years.
Yeah, he's like a dad. And so I have 10 signatures. Is what I'm trying to say. So
All right, cool.
Cool.
Oh my God, it's awesome.
last week on show, we ended going back to Smithy's Tavern, and when we were there, you guys saw everybody that you've known over the years, and not just from this lifetime, because as we know, this quest has all been about spirituality and the fact that your soul has been tied to many existences in the physical realm. You've had multiple characters, could have been 5, 6 characters from people, some people 1, 2, or 3. And now you've learned what you are, these Star Seeker souls that you come in and try to help, and just do better for, your existence as much as you can. And now that you know that everything is up for grabs and that only one Star Seeker level soul or above will come in and kind of take over for the next existence of physical reality forever. Not forever,
Till the next one.
forever till the next one. That doesn't make sense.
Forever could be a really short time.
Yes. So last week you saw the Chronomancers on your way out. You went over to Smithy's Tavern. You did a whole bunch of other things. It was. I loved it. I love the way. I wouldn't change a thing. As always, let it happen, and it comes out really great. We last saw Super Farmer having a conversation with Dan's character Thaxis, and Super Farmer armor popped on, and he walked in. You then saw Carl Linger get his daggers out and such, and then everything. Alabaster came in, put the staff down. Everything was kind of protect you guys, and everything went white. When everything hits to white, you begin to see everything from everyone's perspective. And what you realize is that the perspective of Super Farmer was exactly that. When you saw him going in, it's almost like his will took over in the very end. You saw that. And you saw Carl Linger battling up. And you then see the endings that were appropriate to you, which for you guys, you walk back in and you just see everyone kind of holding hands, embracing for that. And you see it from the perspective of everyone. If you would give a change to how the ending was, say you're changed now. So how does it end for Thaxis? Or actually really say Dan, because this is the soul, the oversoul. How does the ending happen when you're outside with Super Farmer and you walk back in? If you were DMing it, how does it end from that point back in to when the white comes and closes it? How do you DM it? Because this is your will that you live it in these final moments.
Are you asking what happens when we go into the white?
What happens in your perspective? Yeah, you DM that last second. What's your existence? What is your
The last few seconds before we enter into the white.
from outside the doorway? When you go inside, the white comes, and then the white, takes over everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you DM that last 15 seconds for me.
I say that I would see Super Farmer. I would see him armor up. I would look around.
This is before he armors up, because that was his. What's yours?
Oh, what's mine?
Yeah.
I think I would walk over to my teammates, put my arm around them, give them a nod, and walk forward.
Okay, so the white kind of comes. You kind of just you're ready to go. What about yours, Brooke?
Same.
I think I would also.
I walk over.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, okay.
I was going to say I would also just clutch the pendant that the queen gave me too.
Okay.
I'm there as Abyssia, right? I'm
Whoever
there
you
as
want to.
Abyssia.
Even if you switch the last second, your choice.
When I go to Linda, I'm Abyssia.
Yeah.
So in there, I'm Abyssia, and right before, I guess I stand behind all my crew, and my wings come out, and I just fan them behind everyone
Okay. And Damien.
with my sword.
As Travis, I'm just there with everyone, and everyone sort of standing together, and just being present with each other and together and facing this as one.
Okay. Charles, what about you?
Probably would have looked around inside the suit at some of the mementos I have from the former crew that these don't know I have, and probably turned and looked toward where the beach would have been.
Got it. Nice. And Richard.
I think what I would do is I'd feel myself potentially turning back into Mister and just going over to them all and going, "We've got this. We'll face this. We've started it together. We'll end it together, and just be with them all."
Gotcha. So all of these versions of this reality happen, and it's almost like you rubber band because when it happens, it's almost like you experience everyone's reality in this protected area because Alabaster kind of put like a bubble up, like a shield, and you experience everyone's perspective at the same time. And so all these kind of flicker through your mind as like possibilities, and then it's almost like, oh wow, did it actually happen? What am I seeing right now? And everyone has their own existence. Everything goes white. Richard and Charles, get a piece of paper out if you could.
Oh, okay. I was just going to suggest we do it in Discord. But
Oh yes, that's a better idea. Do it Discord. Okay.
into the
and
DM.
That list that I had you guys do today, you're going to be referring to that list. Keep
Oh
it face
my.
down, please.
Holy moly!
Face down.
Okay.
Oh my.
The looks that Dan gives me. I can hand him just a piece of paper. And Brooke. No one can take it.
What is this?
It'll be.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Okay. Nope.
I really don't like that sound.
Oh boy.
Take it easy.
Don't test well.
Take it easy. You're the one pressing the buttons.
Not that one. Oh man, I can't wait till I go through and just fix this up.
Yeah, that's the
Cleaning.
like that's gonna happen.
It's got some Mega Man music.
They'll sue
Dun,
us.
dun, 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 dun,
Can't
dun.
use that one.
You'd want the final countdown. That's what you really need, Dan.
Here we go.
Do, do, do. The Final Jeopardy. Do, do, do.
Okay.
This is for Brooke.
I'm good with this.
This closes the hole in Brooke's heart right now. Like it heals her as long as I keep it on. Once I remove it, that's it. It's done.
Everything falls out.
Right. All the guts fall out. Blah.
Just breathe, Brooke. Just breathe.
Just breathe. You feel entirely different as you exit physical reality. You've been to the Nether before. This is the foundational layer of physical reality. You've been here before in a different way, but it was a different way. Now you're here where there's no tether to the physical reality. And in a second, you feel completely baseless, freeform, connected, and yet somehow without limitations. And it's a freeing moment for you. And in this moment, because that is all there is, a lot happens. Right now, in this moment with us, you're going to write a few things down. And this is going to decide everything. The name of this episode is Battle of Wills. What I'd like you to do, on the top of your paper,
Which paper?
the blank paper,
What are names?
write your names.
The loose leaf?
Your real names, not your street names or your rap names, or any of the names you may have used.
First and last name?
Yes, in case as other Dans, Damians, or Brooks nearby, or Charles and
I don't
Richards.
put my last name.
Mine's easy. Mine's going straight to Discord. You know exactly who it's from.
Exactly. His comes with the receipts. Okay, on your sheet, what you're going to do is you're going to list all the players. This includes virtual players around a table. List them all, and you're going to go down. A, B, C, D, E, like that.
Right now, at this moment?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. People or characters?
People.
Player. Okay. So for me, do I put me?
Right? Do we list ourselves again?
List yourself.
What's ourselves?
Is this a
Not-
trick?
Is this a trick? No, this is not a trick.
Are we counting you also?
He's not a player.
No.
Yeah, he does. He plays stuff.
Oh, I play the game. Okay, create. I guess put a little line there, just on the next one, just so you can have a break, and then that's the only break you're gonna get today. Please write then.
Ooh.
Imagine.
Wow.
Then write every character that you can think of that you've played in the show.
Ever?
If you want to, it's up to you.
On the show, as in the main show.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you you can go deep. I don't think you need to.
Do we
Just
want it
go
as
name your main characters. Really.
as a list or
Just same
does
way
it
you're
have
going
to
down.
be-
Same way you're going down.
Yeah, so like as a list.
Yes.
Okay.
Numbered?
You don't have to number them. No. Just as long as you're going down the margin. Dan's like, what were the names of all my characters? Was
Got
it
'em?
Bulgar? What was his name?
Yeah, you said we didn't have to remember anything. This is really.
I was told they wouldn't have to remember a single thing ever.
That's right. That's right.
I remember my own name, barely.
Nope.
Oh man.
Some of us, that's a short list.
Are we allowed to cheat? It's open book, right? I have my.
Yes, but I am gonna cut it off. If you can't get it within like another minute, I'm gonna cut that off. You have 45 seconds to continue writing this part, and then it is done. 35 seconds. Any character that you've played. $25 seconds. So you should have the list of players above, and then below that, you should have a list of all your characters.
Are we gonna do deep cuts?
I wouldn't, because I just wouldn't. You're just going to add complexity for yourself if you don't want.
Oh boy.
8 seconds. 7. Everybody done?
I think so.
5, 4. He's like Botorius, and then who am I now? And that is it. You cannot add anything to any section after the fact. If you forgot, that is literally a part of what's going on. Because if it wasn't prevalent to your soul, and it wasn't important to you, it cannot. Oh, here we go. But
yeah, because you said the players that were at the table, right? Like players here that were here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, not other people. Your characters.
No, I meant the first part.
We're
it's
back
just
on
the people that
question
are
one.
here,
Oh.
right?
Do you want like?
Because when
other
I wrote my
people-
name, I wrote it in caps. Is that okay?
No.
I'm pretty sure we did the same thing on that
Players
part,
here
so-
at the table.
Okay. And the boys.
And stop
and the
cheating. You
guys.
just glance at this paper. I don't want to see any of that more. No more glancing.
Okay.
No more glancing. Okay. Okay. Don't forget. Make sure your parents sign this paper when you go home. Okay. So that is that. Here's what you're gonna do next.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What?
I don't know. Either he forgot somebody big, or
No, I know what's coming.
What's
he
coming?
thinks he knows what you're gonna
I don't
say.
think you're gonna know.
Okay.
What's
Okay.
coming?
Yeah, you
Here we
can tell
go.
us later.
What you're going to do
No.
after all of your characters, I want you to write something simple. I want you to write either good, neutral, or evil. And answer it obviously as best as you think. I want you to be accurate. I think everyone in this room can be.
Next to our characters,
Next to your characters. Are they good, are they neutral, or are they evil? And make sure you're accurate.
not the players, the characters.
Not the players. Charles is making a face.
Yeah. But sometimes you have alignment changes.
Mm-hmm.
30 seconds to complete this. Charles is deep in thought. He's trying to figure it 20 seconds. Then it ends.
Just one word, right?
Mm-hmm. 10 seconds, and that's it. You're out of time after that. So if you're on Discord, you should have gone in Discord. If it's not in Discord,
I've got it written down here, but I'll send you. I can send you a picture
okay,
of it.
switch over to Discord now, so it's in there.
Switch-
On time.
Okay.
Yeah, just private DM.
Okay. Now what you're gonna do in this part, no one is allowed to say anything. You cannot ask me a question. You cannot do anything else except for the thing I'm requesting. You will now go to the players, and after each player, in real life, I want you to decide what you think the other people are. And I want your real, accurate answer. Good, neutral, or evil.
What about ourselves?
Not right now. Seems like it might be easy, but when you realize it. When you realize. Oh man. Nothing. I didn't mean to distract you.
Not sure about that one.
I'm done
but-
already.
I'm not distracted. This is me in full focus. I'm in full focus. Completely relaxed. Did I mention my name? Is caps. Okay, everyone's done with that? Richard, you in?
I'm just doing the that last bit of like good or bad. I've sent you the list in Discord, but I'll just do the good and bad bit now. Sorry, I was typing it out. Sorry.
Pardon me?
He's in meltdown mode.
And then I'm gonna do it. And then
Chill.
No, I've just got kids coming in. That's all. Sorry.
He's gonna call out sick in a second.
Hi, kids.
It'll work. Okay. I now want you to go over to the people you just did, the characters of yours, and I want you to after them, if appropriate, if you feel like good, neutral, evil defines them as its own, I want you. That's fine. Leave that. If not, I want you to write lawful or chaotic after each one, whichever serves them more appropriately. Again, it could just be good because you feel like whatever, but if you feel like they're lawful, you feel like they're chaotic, put that in now. Characters.
Even neutral people too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody good? I now want you to do it for the other players in the room. Is it better served with no subcategory for alignment, or put chaotic or lawful? Remember, accuracy counts. You have 30 seconds to complete. For everyone at home, this is after now that Charles figured out 235 episodes. If you don't know now, you might never know. Which Vinny was here? Oh, man, I want to see what Vinny would have got. Everyone good? Looks like Richard's working hard. Richard, how you doing?
Can we see them?
Getting there.
What?
See them up here? Or no?
Jen, if you could put them on the screen up here so the players can see them, that'd be better. I think you're just sharing the other screen. You could share the one with the StreamYard on it. if you know how to do it. She's gonna flip it to the other screen. She knows. It's creeping over. Good job.
Thank you, Jen. Yay!
right.
Hi guys. Now we
Yeah.
can
The,
see
the
you.
screen
Yay.
got dark, so it's a little bit tricky.
But
You can see
y'all
you.
were a little blurry too.
That's
Oh,
just the
no.
moonshine,
Yeah.
Charles.
There's
I
a
see
whole
that,
lot of
yeah.
fuzz, whole lot of fuzz going on.
It went from being clear to fuzzy.
It's just Tony's beard.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Dan.
we're not looking at Tony. We're looking at Brooke.
Haha,
It's
Brooks
my
fuzzy.
beard.
It's all garbled. It's okay. The final version will be clear. We're saving it locally. Okay, so everyone has that. Now, I want you to, for the first time, do your own alignment. And I want you to put it in the subcategory after it. And make sure you have that nailed down.
Me?
Everybody. You have yourself.
And then the players
Dan
alignment.
does
Did
Dan.
that.
Dan does Dan. I want the subcategory. Brooke does Brooke. True, chaotic, or lawful for yourself. If you did it already, then you did it. You
Hmm.
weren't instructed to yet.
I did it when you said all the players.
Okay, so you.
I'm in the
I mean,
player
just
section.
turn in your.
Player.
You did everything too early, so just turn it in now. You can mail it. You want to mail it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll mail it after my mom signs it.
I was gonna say my mom has to sign this, right?
I'm getting those points, son.
Tell her she needs to come in for a meeting.
Conference.
It's a conference call.
DM conference.
All the way
Daniel.
from Florida.
Tony said you're chaotic.
She's moving. She's moving back here. I don't think you're chaotic. She's moving back, Charles. They're closing on their house up here on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So
Good
now
deal.
She's gonna be able to be in studio.
Oh, and beat the crap out of Tony because she owes that for 4 years ago.
She wants to.
She wants to beat the crap out of Tony and.
Although every time I meet her in between, she forgets. I'm just like, I'm not going to bring it up.
That's
Does
right.
she?
She never brings up D&D, which is with me. A few
Probably,
times.
she's probably nervous. She doesn't want you to think she wants to take over.
I'm going to walk up to her. I'm like,
As much as
I'm
she
gonna
wants
go
to take over.
minus 50 experience points.
You
See
should
what she
just
says.
hand her the book.
Hand her the book. She'll feel happy. I'll sign it. I'll
Just
sign a
hand her,
copy.
yes.
Oh, she'll like that? I'll tell you when we do the new system, I'll sign a.
Oh, she'd love
We'll get
that.
everyone to sign one.
To the
No.
real DM.
The real
She would
DM.
love. Are you kidding?
The real
She
DM.
bought all the monster manuals. She bought everything. She thought she was gonna like. She hung in there for a
It's
while.
cute.
She really did.
It's cute. Okay, guys, which villain have you encountered that you understand or sympathize the most with?
Ooh.
I want you to place this after your name. So you have your name, you're gonna have your alignment, and then give a little space and put that villain's name there. If you're like Damien and can't remember anyone's name, then just describe it. What color is that person?
Pure villain or like
Whatever you think.
what I think a villain is.
I have no answer for you. Whatever you think.
Oh man.
This is where you're like, Tony, go F yourself.
I think I might get all crazy on this one.
Remember, I'm
Don't
also the
get
good
too
guys.
Freaking crazy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my shirt that we're gonna make up when we do the shirts.
Remember, I'm also.
To Damien, I'm saying it. Remember, I'm also the good guys. Damien only sees me as the bad guys. Then he turns to Jacques and says,
He
"Jacques,
hears the good guys, but he
but I'm also the bad guys." No,
yeah he
that's not the
views you as the
problem.
bad
problem
guy,
is
but he
the
hears the
reverse.
good guys.
I like playing the bad guys. You think that? I like playing
You
the
like
whole
playing
thing.
everything.
You think I like
Yeah.
playing Jacques? Oh yeah,
I
everything.
think you love playing everything.
Yeah, I just like to play.
I like to play.
I like to play. Are we good?
No.
Yes.
We're villainous.
Sort of.
We're evil.
Okay. Okay, I want you to turn over that paper I gave you. And for you guys, you're referring to the list that you created today with the NPCs. Turn over that paper.
Turn over this paper.
Yes. Here's a list of the NPCs that are notable and that are also within Smithy's Tavern with you. Everyone there is in Smithy's Tavern. What I would like you to do is the following. I want you to put an E for evil after anyone you think that's evil, and an N for neutral after anyone you think that's neutral. Just run it down the list real quick. There's not that many there. There's maybe like 15.
Write it after them, after the name.
God.
Oh wait, this is the. Oh no, this is the extended list. What?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we remembered more.
There's a lot.
You asked us an open question.
We dumped a lot in there.
I think we got the last page or the second page.
Yeah, it's a,
So
No, you probably have the
really
first
getting
Is
page.
it in there?
we're getting the real not the ones you're thinking of.
Jen, go tell
not the main ones.
Catherine to print this list up real quick.
You sure it's not in this box?
Tell her. No. Tell her I'm sending it to her now.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Oh,
Snore
God.
snack.
Okay, so put on this list. We have Aegis, Sexus, Kuthro, Evelyn, Everstar. Oh wow, all these people. Sequin, King Loken, Mayor Steelheart of the Spires, Aaron Dallas. This is the deep cut. Schnar Schnack.
Snore snack. I love it.
This is great. Arlissa, Inc., Elbor, Smith, yeah, Lillian, Morgan Freeman. It's funny Morgan Freeman made this list.
So you want
Yes.
If you think they're just neutral or evil, just put N or E.
neutral or evil?
Yep.
Oh, N.
N or E.
Oh, N for neutral.
Wait, I don't know, not good. Neutral. Neutral.
You don't
or
have to do
evil.
good because the goods might be more likely, so I just made it easy for you. N for neutral, E for evil.
Right, because some of them
Gotcha.
we might not put anything if we think they're good.
Gotcha.
Right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so how do you want me to do this on Discord then?
Wait, we're only
Copy and
putting
paste?
E, or we're not doing good?
Yeah, it's fine.
You
If
don't
it's
have
good,
to.
don't write anything?
Yes.
Just put N or E after neutral or evil characters. That's it.
Charles, copy that list there
So
that
we're
I've
not
just
putting
put up,
anything-
and then
wait,
we'll just
hold
go
on.
through and
If we
edit,
think a
and then
character's good,
just
we're not
put it
putting
into
Correct.
private
If we think a
chat,
character's
and then
good, we're
just
putting N.
Okay.
do that.
Oh my god.
This is very odd.
Holy crap!
Is
It's
it
not
really?
that-
Is
it's
it
not that
really?
weird. No,
it's not that weird at all.
Not that weird.
Why,
I don't
why
think
am I
it's
not putting a G for good
You
So-
characters?
That's what I'm
you
saying,
can
like-
probably, right?
So
Is
put
it
it-
allowed?
100% put a G.
Oh my god.
It's just not.
I was just saving.
necessary.
I was just saving a little
Right,
work.
It's just not necessary. I
Yeah.
get it.
Go ahead.
It's not necessary.
Put the G. Remember that time in the episodes where they talked about doing the G? That was the best.
Snore snack.
Okie dokie.
30 seconds to finish it up.
Oh boy.
These are secondary
Hold on now.
characters. They are the deep cut characters provided to you by Charles and Richard. This is the deep cuts.
Oh man.
Carl Linger is definitely evil.
Wait, we gotta go above all these people?
Well, there's a
above.
lot of names
All
together
these names all together.
on the bottom there.
What do we do?
Is this supposed to be lump? I see LM.
Lum.
LUM. Is that
No.
Oh,
No,
that's the other one.
It's not in this one.
Wait, so what?
Who the
So
heck
do
is
we have to
Lum?
go over all these people? Yeah, I don't know who these people are.
Jen, if hopefully you told Catherine I need that email and 4 copies, same as before. Awesome, thank you so much. Wave on the camera. We gotta get Catherine because we're in the third last episode. Let's see Catherine.
There's Catherine.
Catherine.
No one can see you there. Come down between them. Yay! There's
Hey!
Catherine. Here's your other one.
Oh boy. There you are.
Do the same thing with this?
Yep.
Same things. You can do if you need. It sounds like you need to do the G's too. So
I think I need to do the
give me those
man.
G's. So right now on this first list, for anybody who's a fan of the show, you're going to know some of the names here. We'll read them out. King Thowin, Thalen, Christor, Super Farmer, Carlinger, Bludgy, Linda, Two Mage, Kalio, Onyx, Sparky, Lump, King Argon, The Loot, Jacques, Jinty, Smithy, King Bellaman, Wexel, Bardot, Arcanum, The Fire Elf, Herald, Serio, Guildmaster Burr, Prince Gatrin, and Gallon. Gallon's really your character. It's just something I just put in there just in case. So right now they're determining what they believe they are.
Oh,
And again, this happens in a second. This isn't like you guys pointed them out and you said this is almost like just is pulled out of your brain and put into the nether.
I love me. Hmm.
Gallon?
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not helping.
Part NPC, part Dan.
Mm,
come on, Gallon.
mm.
That's how I feel. That's why you don't want to say anything though, because I already know your answer. Chaotic evil.
Hmm.
Opportunist. Oh, but oh. No, I'm kidding. Are we done?
No.
Almost.
Oh.
Yeah, close enough.
Okay,
Mhm.
guys.
I suppose.
A lot of
In
ends.
the edited version, I'm just gonna cut this all out and go right to the answer. It's gonna be great. This is a binge. This has been binging is helping.
Yes.
I was there live, and it took like 10 minutes. They're just writing G's and L's.
I erased and re-erased.
Who is done?
I'm done.
Great job.
I'm gonna put
Could
face
be
down on
done,
my
I
desk.
suppose.
Please.
Do we have to
You
write our
can
names?
put your hand down and put a thumb up.
Are we writing our names at the top of these papers as well?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
100%.
Morgan Freeman is absolutely evil.
Oh, man.
Hey, that's me.
Again, I said. Completely.
Fair enough. True.
Jen, be sure to flip around. Never leave the camera on me, please.
Okay, I don't know who
Okay,
we
we
must
good?
forget is.
They
Sorry, I had-
can.
No,
Okay.
I didn't look. I just had to move over.
Turning your page over, the page that you originally used to
Mhm.
write all the stuff on. Turning it over.
The loose leaf?
I want you. Do you have stuff written on there? Is that from me or from you?
No, the stuff that I
Oh,
wrote.
yeah, turn it over.
Turn it over so I can't see it.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
On that new other side, on the top of it, I want you to write
Our name?
how you again your name. Write it 10 times. Show me you know it. What I want you to write is how you, the player, not your characters, how you, the player, would create the next physical reality.
Mm.
If you need a couple of lines, that's fine. You have 2 minutes to do this. This will be the longest amount of time you have to do anything. Yep, you only had like a month to think about it. And Damien's like, I haven't thought about it at all more than what I've been on the show.
That's not true at all.
Thought about it a little bit. Charles Morrison saying greetings. Jonathan Willis, howdy
But it's a
guys.
little different perspective, so that's why this thought.
This is it. This is the moment.
Okay. There's that.
You've been prepped for so long. Now you're here. How would you, the player, this is in just so you know, this is you in real life. How would you do it? Really? Got it down, huh? Okay. I'd end half of all existence. Or double all the minerals. Why can't they just double everything?
Not enough space. Create more space.
Right. Why could he do that too?
That's why he's Thanos.
This way is Thanos, because that's how he sees it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad I don't have to write this stuff. So we've gone over the NPCs. Right now, everyone is writing what they think the next universe, or sorry, not universe, the multiverse reality should be. Brooke is on page 3. Do you feel like the first 2 pages weren't enough?
In for the win. Oh.
Now, do you regret not writing? Do you feel like you're not writing enough?
No. I did have to add one more thing, so there's not like I think I closed a loophole, but so.
Does it
That's
worry?
it.
Does it worry you that like Brooke's halfway down the page?
Yeah.
To be fair, it is kindergarten rule leaf paper, so they're about that thick.
Well, that's true.
Now, if it was college leaf, then you'd be worried.
How much is Damien writing?
Not that much.
So much.
He's still on like line 3. He's just really giving
Well,
that
I'm
good
trying
old-
to
I
it
got some news for you. I gave you extra
succinct
time.
and-
I'm gonna cut it in 20 seconds.
You can cut it now. It's fine. I'm done.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. 20 seconds. Do you need it, Brooke?
Oh my goodness.
Brooke still got another hour of writing.
I could write a little more, but I hope it was.
Richard, are you still writing? Or typing?
The first blade of grass I create would be approximately 3 inches tall.
And blue.
The James Cameron of
2.4. Come on.
Okay, guys. So now we're gonna flip over. I want you to now go back to that NPC list. You have 2 pages.
The printed lists.
And I want you to look at this list. And I want you to X out anyone that won't be okay with your new world.
People that won't be okay with my new world.
X them out.
Which from both lists?
Both lists. X, just put an X right through the whole thing.
That wouldn't be okay with our new world, or
They would not want to live. They would not be in the frequency of. They shouldn't exist in that world. They wouldn't be okay with that world. Anything like that that's going to X them out. This is just your perspective.
I don't know how to do that.
Good luck.
I know I wouldn't want there, but doesn't mean it won't there.
Oh man, Damien's just blindly just Xing people out. He's not even looking at the paper. That's how he does it.
I don't need these people in my universe.
He just like rips at the paper. It's just me. Oh man. Dan just got rid of a big one. Saw that one. Who's done?
I'm done.
Done as well. Really? Short amount of time. You think that's wise? Should you rethink it? Should you make sure you're being accurate? What do you think?
Yep.
What do you think? Just you.
You should make sure. I'm pretty sure.
And what I'm creating, I mean,
Check out this one. Yeah, I'm good.
It'd really be easy. Anything that you got E
How could you
beside,
leave that person in there? How could you? No, just kidding.
No, you need
Oh,
balance,
there's
Charles. You need to
racing
have
going on over there.
evil needs to
Dan's
be
having
there
a
as
change
well.
of heart.
There will be. Not those.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I mean, Morgan Freeman already snuffed me once, so
Yeah, he's got to go.
Cannot
He's
go now.
gone.
I'm not giving him.
There's
the
only
chance.
one which I'm wondering. What I'd like to see how they would react in the world. That's all. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave them in.
Jeez, X out Morgan Freeman
No, I
because he
didn't.
snuffed her.
No, I didn't. I didn't. Snubbed me out.
Man.
He didn't snuff me out.
I did.
Okay, 20 seconds.
Okay.
And that is it. Ten seconds.
Video's cleared up, by the way.
Awesome. And we're done. You good?
That's just on these sheets, right? Not on the loose leaf paper, right?
No.
Okay.
2 sheets.
Just checking.
Um,
That'd
and
be interesting.
but actually now, yeah.
Are we doing
I
that?
want, yes, I want you to go over there.
Oh boy.
Go to your other characters. Which character would not be cool with that new existence?
Players too, or
Or
not?
characters.
Characters.
Not players.
We're not monsters. They're all different characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Make sure you get it right. If you get it wrong,
I gotta go with what my heart's telling me.
Same.
so you think that all of your characters are going to be in alignment with what the player has said. Each character, even though you played different style characters.
Wait, you're saying? Hold on. Maybe I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding.
Make sure your character is in line. Each one of your characters is in alignment with what Brooke thinks the world should be, the existence should be.
I thought you said if they could exist in our world, if they would be able to exist in our world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they want to live there, basically. Is how I
Right.
put it.
Yeah. Is it that they would want to be
All
there?
those. It's all these things. Well, okay.
I mean,
'Cause there's-
in the
'cause
world
there's
that I
certain
just
things-
described.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I want you now. I want everyone to look down at your paper. I want you to actually just get down into your paper like this. I don't want
Stop.
anybody to look. I'm being serious. I don't want anyone to look at anyone else. This is super important. Please do not look up. If you ask me a question, ask it. I want you to specifically cross out a player that you know does not want to live in your world. Now remember, be careful because we've talked about how the universes are a little bit different. Some may not want to live in your version. So be accurate. Cross them off your list if they don't want to live in your version. If you think that had changed your heart and you had a difference in the past, great. If you think they would settle, good. If you think they don't want to live in it, take it out.
I'm gonna make the best world there ever was. So.
No. I asked you not to
Stop saying
do
that.
what you're doing.
Sorry.
Stop selling yourself.
Is there a limit?
A limit to
Take everybody
No,
out.
whatever you want. Damien is done. Definitely think this one over. Getting it wrong would be the problem. It's not your decision's not the problem. Getting it wrong would be the problem. Please, if you're done, announce you're done. Besides Damien, who I know is done. does this player want to live in your existence that you create?
Done.
Done? Locked in?
Mm-hmm.
Charles and Richard locked in?
Yep.
Okay, now
Yep.
I want you to do the reverse. I want you to do on the other players. Be careful not to look at or by accident see each other's papers. I want you to write, if you had to, whose world would you live in? Whose would you do it if you had to?
Only one?
No, you can put more. Remember, accuracy is everything. Remember, there's deeper meanings to these answers. It's not so cut dry, where it's like, oh, well, yeah, I live in it. No, because this is about will and conviction and things like that. So really consider your answers. As I keep telling you, and as best I can, accuracy is really important. It's just the players, by the way, just the players. You crossing out new people?
Oh God.
Just solidify.
Is
He
it
only
only
left-
the players that are here, or is it all in the whole list?
Players that are here.
Yeah.
You two and this table. No, it's not. It's not characters. It's players.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody done?
Almost.
Dan only left 2
You
players.
sure over there? You sure?
You want us to just put this like on the name, like with our
Just
name,
you can
right?
put like
where we would.
You can just be like yes I would or whatever after them. So something that's you remember. It's easy to tell.
Okay, I kind of listed it on the same line as
Yeah.
all my
As
stuff.
long as I can tell
I
when I
think
read it,
so.
I can say yes.
And could you just give us the wording one more time? This
Whose
is
existence would you live in?
whose
Live in
existence would
if
we
you had
live
to?
in if we had to.
Yeah.
If we had to. That's the tricky part of that question. 'Cause it's like
It's whoever's universe we have to live in.
if we had to,
Mm.
or
Only the players at the table, though.
or it's
No, I
is
mean
it, is
also
it like
Charles and
who's,
Richard too.
who's you'd
yeah,
be
well,
willing?
I'm saying,
Yes.
Like, in
It's
this,
who's you'd be willing to
they're
live
at the
in.
table. I
Yes. When I say
consider-
players, I mean them too. I just don't want anybody to
Yeah.
try to make a lawyer right now.
It's-
No, not the other paper.
It's
Not
whose
the other papers.
it's
Sorry.
whose
No.
world you'd be willing to live in, though. Basically, right?
Yes.
Like,
Existence. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Anyone not done?
I think I'm done.
I'm done. And I'm done.
Last part of that. Who would not live in your existence? Just write they wouldn't. You can write that.
Wasn't that the question before that?
Yeah.
Didn't you just ask us that?
What did I ask before?
Which ones wouldn't live in the world?
Right?
Well,
Isn't
wanna
that
live
like
in the
who we
world.
crossed out if we were
Yeah.
crossing out somebody?
Tell me. Or you can just answer my question.
Okay.
And if you get the same answer,
Who wouldn't live in our world? That's what you're asking us right now.
Out of the people at the table,
out of the players.
or the players.
And if you think I've already answered it, then bypass this question.
That's fine.
And then put bypass
Yeah,
question.
no, you didn't. He didn't. It's a different question. It's different.
Gotcha.
It is different. Who
Probably the same answer. But
wouldn't live in our world? Right.
Good. Here we go. Anyone on your list, NPC wise, does anyone not deserve, straight up, just to go back to this, does anyone not deserve to live in your existence? Does anyone not deserve, is your last look for that? Does anyone not deserve, that's the exact wording, does
Right.
anyone not
Be on
deserve
this?
to be in, yeah. This is your last licks to this.
And we
Anyone,
should cross them out if it's somebody,
cross them
right?
out. Does anyone not deserve? That's what I'm asking you now.
Right.
That's a different question.
Yes. Does anyone not deserve to be in your existence?
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
Where do we record that answer.
Like another cross out.
Just cross them out. Just cross them out. If they're already crossed out, don't worry about it. $20 seconds to this. Anybody else?
Good answer.
Ten seconds. Okay, put a line across your paper, wherever you're at. And you're going to write some stuff underneath this. You still have more room.
Okay.
We're almost done.
Loose leaf?
Yeah, on the loose leaf paper. Put L in the beginning. Just so L. The letter L. After that, who should lead the next age of souls? The next soul age? Who should it be?
Who should
Character.
create the new
Character.
universe? Who should it be? Who should be
Character.
the one?
You can actually give me both. You can give me character and you can give me soul. Just so we avoid confusion later on.
Character and soul.
Character and soul.
Yeah, if they're conflicting, if they're the same, that's fine. Whatever it is, just give me a character and give me a soul. Who should lead it?
It could be anybody, right? We could just pick anybody if we wanted to, right? For this,
Whatever you want.
it could be whatever.
Yeah, player has to be at the table.
Right.
Character. Raise your hand if you're done so I can see. Richard's done.
Alright.
Brooke's done.
Yep.
Dan, you done?
No.
We only get one choice, right? We can only pick one.
No, you could put
Oh, you could
put
do-
a player and you could put a character. That's what I'm saying. They could be in conflict. They could be the same. Whatever you want to answer.
Can we put more than one player or
No.
more than one character? No.
No, one player, one character. And if you straight up don't, well, I'm not gonna say anything else.
That's fine. That's fine. That's
What does
okay.
L stand for?
Just so I
Leader.
know later when I refer to it, leader.
Oh.
That's what you're spending your time on.
L for love.
L for
Loser.
loser.
Can you repeat it again?
Who should be the leader of the next age?
And who can we choose from?
A player. You can also give me a character.
The leader, not the creator. Leader.
No, creator.
The same thing.
Okay.
I mean the same thing.
Is there any limit to the characters that we can choose?
One character, one leader, one player, one character.
Is there any limit to the characters that we can choose from?
No. Why don't you choose one?
Do they have to be player characters?
You're saying characters. Just choose one character out of whatever.
I know.
Does the
I'm sa-
character
I'm
have to be
saying-
a player character? That's what you're asking.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a character we played.
No. Or anybody.
Whatever you wanna
Or
choose.
whoever played.
Whatever you want to choose.
Obviously, Tony's played all the other characters, but
Mm.
it could be a non-player.
Oh, we can be an NPC? Oh, hold on a minute.
Just remember, this matters.
Yeah.
Sometimes a question could be super duper important. And we're almost done.
Oh my god.
Raven.
Good.
Done.
And who's left? Just Damien?
Hey, you done? Um, Okay, fine.
Put a line underneath that. This is the last section. This is a two-part thing. I want you to write the 3 qualities that whoever creates the next age must have.
Three, you said?
Yep. Non-negotiable. Must have these 3 qualities. If you need to describe it in like 3 words, it's okay too. If you're having like difficulty. Likes to party.
Like we have our 3 words, and then we use 3 other words to describe.
I
the
mean,
first 3
yeah, I mean
words.
that one slot. If you need to say like likes to party, like 3 different things.
A good time.
Is a good time.
Just a good time.
Yeah,
a vibe.
A vibe.
right. Is a vibe. Has the riz.
Is always giving. Has the riz.
So yeah, if you need a way to describe it, that's fine.
Riz approved.
Riz approved. Who is done? Raise your hand. No one.
Hold on. Hmm.
Who's done here? Anybody? Richard is done. Please put everything into Discord.
I'm so scared.
Done.
Dan is finished. Who else is finished like Dan? Brooke. Who is a Brooke or a Dan? And who is also finished? Got it.
This is a
Damien,
lot harder. This is. You said it was going to be a test.
I got
for
it.
me.
Are you at least missing just one?
Yeah.
Are you missing 3?
No.
It's not an easy question. It's a really hard question.
Is it though?
Kind of.
Pretty much. Yep.
Come on, guys.
I think it's a hard question.
Well-defined calves.
Right.
Working
That you can have an implant for that. You don't need.
That
They
could
gotta-
be your
They
thing.
gotta look good on TV.
If Ryan was here, he'd be like, everyone has to be jacked. Number 1,
No
Have to know how to swim.
leg days always done.
Oh God.
Gym, tan, laundry.
Likes
go.
Applebee's.
Oh God.
Ryan's obsessed with Applebee's.
It's falling downhill.
Must be able to make noise
It
with your
is.
mouth.
It's a shadow of what it once was.
So
Of all the
bad.
places to be obsessed with.
Of all places.
I think I'm good with 2.
We're good. Everybody done. Who's not done? Great. before we do the part 2, please go to the first side of the paper and right next to your name, write how many fate points you have at this moment.
That was just part 1?
Yeah, part 2 is quick.
Oh my god. Wait, where? Wait.
Next to our name.
On the.
Go to the front of your page where it says your name and write how many fate points you have.
Oh, I did all that on the front. too.
Currently today or after today?
Right now.
Right now.
I thought this would be the easiest
I don't
one.
like that you're asking us this question.
No, we spoke about this, didn't we?
You
If Tony
asked
mentions my fate points, I'm going to lose it.
I knew it was coming. Fine.
Okay, go back. When you're done, go back to the other side of that page. Well, actually, I'm sorry. You don't need to do
This is
that.
a
I was
whole
on the
bunch
same
of-
side
my
the
head's
whole
done
Pull up
now.
your pages of NPCs.
All right.
Mhm.
And in this instance, I only want you, it doesn't mean anything here, I only want you to put a slash through the first letter of whatever name we're going to be talking about, okay? Just because I don't want it to be the same cross. I want to be able to differentiate.
Right.
I just want to
Not a cross out.
right.
This is just a marking of.
I want a slash through the
slash.
first letter so we can differentiate.
Okay.
I want you to put a slash on the name of any NPC character. This will be the last thing you do for this test, okay? So you can let go. Okay? Any character who doesn't share those 3 values you just said.
Oh my damn.
Oh wow.
Eh,
Any character
all
who
of
does not share the 3 values that we just said.
Yeah,
Okay.
if they got 2, that's not enough.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, they have to have all 3, you're saying?
All 3.
Okay.
You respect this question?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Is that what
like
is
it.
that
I
what I'm
like it.
reading?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, some of them I don't know. I don't know.
I like it.
Some of them I don't know
this
enough.
This is your
Right.
decision.
Well, that's part of the problem. But
Well, then you have to. If you don't know, then you say, "Well, I suspect," and then go with
Right.
that.
Okay.
you have to kind of
Okay.
As long as you're being honest with yourself. When I take all the thinking out of this episode when we play, it's gonna be like 15 minutes long. Hey guys, thoughts.
No.
Well, thanks a lot. That was our show. This is the test episode. Jen, this is great for Jen because Jen just sitting in today for Frankie, and Jen got the test episode where we just sit around and write things on paper. So sorry, Jen.
I really don't know. Some
Do your
of them.
best. I'm going to put a 30 seconds left of the clock,
Okay.
and if you haven't decided, you must cross off anybody you haven't decided on. "20 seconds.
What do you mean if we haven't decided?
If you don't know, it's a cross. It's a slash. Can't figure it out, it's a slash.
I'm.
That's it.
okay.
Simple. "15 seconds. Give it a little extra. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is out. Anybody you didn't do it, slash right now. Slash him. Anybody else?
Okay.
You sure there's not 1 or 2 in there that you're letting go? Slash him if you gotta. Thought so. I can see it. I can see it. And that is it.
Yay.
Isn't that
Wow.
wonderful? Please pass in. Oh no, well, I'll give it to you. I'll take a picture. And we'll give it back to you later.
Okay.
Put this one over here so it's easy. And this one. Imagine.
Just set it on fire.
Imagine I just set them all on fire. I don't even look at them.
Oh man.
I want you to know where you stand with your own soul.
Yeah.
That would be wild. That right? That would be. I would
I
just. I would just end the show on
That would
this
be-
episode.
You know.
It doesn't matter what you think.
I would.
Frankie, don't rush back.
Frank, rush back. You got plenty of time.
Frankie, take your time.
Oh man.
These assholes don't know what's going on.
We're dealing
Okay.
with somebody else.
Okay. In a moment,
Here
how
we
you
go.
feel your interactions have been decided, like you just saw. Not appropriate. Um, that was your subconscious. Those, in terms of gameplay, that was your subconscious. These are the things that you believe. That's what this test did.
Mhm.
And I rounded the test off. Sometimes it's redundant. Sometimes it was circular, so that you would get to that answer. Because we don't want they should be there. No, we want you to make the hard decisions,
Mhm.
because that's still going to be there no matter what you do. You're going to have a character and want to push it in, so that's what it is. Now, the remainder of this episode is going to be about the conscious part of your will. You appear back in the room. Alabaster is still there holding the staff. Every one of these sheets is there. And this is loaded, right? A lot of people here. So they're down below. Some people are upstairs. They're in all different places in Smithy's Tavern. When you look outside the window of Smithy's Tavern, it is reverse what you know of space. It is white with black dots. If you open the window, it just goes out as if it was into space. Everything that you know, as of right now, exists in Smithy's Tavern. You are still in a threshold of, in actuality, of coming out of physical existence and going into the nether, becoming something else. What you did, again, was subconscious, and now will be the conscious. When you appear back in your form, you are acutely aware of every decision you just made on paper. Of course, it wasn't done on paper. It was done as a series of decisions, almost like these decisions were just like figured out for you. It's almost like you had an eternity to mull it over, and it happened within an instant. And you just know where you stand in all these ways. You now have out a game the rest of the remainder of this episode to decide to do what you want to do. Is it going to be in conflict with what you just did? Or is it going to be a double down? Is there a conversation you need to have? This is whatever you want to do with your conscious state. It's your conscious will rather than your subconscious will.
Mm.
So you can take this to mean a lot of different things, but you're obviously free to speak or to do anything with anybody you want to do. Of course, we'll let you know what happens when you do certain things. Maybe certain things will be triggered by some of your actions. Maybe nothing will be triggered. Maybe you'll just have a conversation. That is up to you. You may now role play Smithy's Tavern in the Nether. Anyone can act. So everyone's in the room talking to each other.
That was intense.
I guess we made it. We're here.
Where's here?
You know,
In between, I guess.
the nether. Just where we thought we were going. Look at it out there. It's
Huh.
weird.
Well, I guess this is the nether, or maybe we're getting into the nether. I don't know. What did the other places in the nether look like, y'all? Some of y'all left. I mean, we were just in that feed.
We're still in the bar. I go to the bar.
You go up to the bar,
Trying to get
and
one.
Smithy's there.
Smithy, good to see you.
Hey, this is unusual.
I could use another round.
I hear you. Let's do it. Let's hope it still
All
works.
right.
He does it. It pours out ale.
Awesome.
Wow.
There you
Cheers.
go.
Pour one for yourself, too.
He cheers you.
Cheers.
He drinks. What do you think
Okay.
will happen?
It's anybody's guess, I think, at this point. To new beginnings.
I guess. A little worried, I have to say.
I understand. But you shouldn't be.
Why are you worried, Smithy?
I just don't know what's happening. I don't really understand. I feel like I'm here, but I'm not here. I know this is not real, but here we are. Look around.
It's real enough.
Everyone I've ever known, heard about, they're all sitting in one place. I kind of wish we had this in the real world. Why couldn't this be just how life was? Just have everyone you know and you admired and you were friends with all in one place at one time. Like, I guess I'm just sad in some way.
Maybe you can be again. Maybe it'll be like that next go round.
It's important. It's important to appreciate the good times. And
Yes.
appreciate when everybody's together like this, because it doesn't always happen.
That's what it is. It just feels like this will be the absolute last moment.
What makes you
Maybe it
think,
will be. Maybe it won't.
What makes you think that this isn't real, though?
We're not. I don't know much about anything, but I know that this is like a dream right now. This isn't right.
Dreams feel real all the
Can-
time.
Can you
It's
taste?
fine.
Can you taste the ale in your mug?
Ooh, yes. Take a sip.
Well,
Yeah, sure we
I do.
Are we talking to each other right now, just the way we would in the real world? Can you
Yeah.
see your friends? Can you talk to them? Can you enjoy their presence just the way you would in the real world?
So what are you saying?
Why would you call this fake?
So you would say the experience is real.
Sure,
That's all that counts.
sure. We don't know how long this is going to last.
Yeah, because
It's
to
interesting.
be honest, he died many years ago. So,
Disappears.
Sorry, Smith.
yeah. Okay.
But I
Um,
do think I think you're right. I think we just enjoy the company of the people that we've got around us. I mean, honestly, what else is there to do? We just
And hold on to each other physically,
Yeah.
tightly.
Got
Well,
a
I think
question,
we-
Tony.
Yeah.
What does me and Dale, look like? Do we look like what we?
However
Are
you
we-
however you would see yourself.
Hey,
And by the
I
loot,
got my body back.
loot looks like the loot. You know.
It's the construct.
it's about time.
Hey, what? Oh, can I have a beer? Can
Are you a
move.
gnome?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, hell, I haven't had one of these in years.
Because no, he gnome jumps on the bar, starts drinking everybody's ale.
Oh my god, I love it.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
Is that bread? Oh, bread.
Don't worry, everybody. I think I know where the taps are here.
Oh
You see
boy.
Bludgy walks up.
Bludgy.
He starts drinking.
So good to see you.
He starts handing out. He goes, hey, likewise.
I want to call out to the loot. I want to call out to the loot to play us a song.
Of course.
Excellent idea.
Who knew I'd be playing the last bar in existence?
I will make my way over
He
to...
starts playing. We'll
oh,
say the
sorry.
song you hear now is what he's playing.
I make my way over to the Everstars.
The Everstars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go for it.
And I say, how are you faring in the Nether so far?
Not what I thought it would be. Just trying to prepare myself mentally for what's coming.
What do you think is coming?
I don't know.
Are you
Maybe
worried?
nothing.
Maybe something.
Looks over at his wife. And
Yeah.
she's worried. I don't know. Maybe nothing.
What do you wish to come? If you could choose it.
I don't know, but I don't like this, and I don't even know what this place is, and I have no idea why I'm here. So,
What do you like?
what do I like?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought my species was kind of a way to escape all this, and it wasn't. I gotta say, the last things in my mind was all of you. It's your fault this is happening. That's just it. Nothing
Well-
else.
It would happen either way. We just...
No, it wouldn't have.
It does.
It does not.
It's the end of an age.
Our star was destroyed by one of you.
Me.
This would have happened either way.
The Everstar was my family's legacy. It could have not been destroyed. Simple as that. What were you going for? What was the win here? What I know, I've been learning in these last moments is about what's happening. Oh my, we're a part of something that's much larger than ourselves, and apparently someone's could change the way everything exists. Like, as much as I can understand, yes. So what I don't understand is why we were defeated. Not only were we defeated, the star that was built, my family's legacy, was destroyed, And not only that, I'm sitting here in some sort of tavern with all of you. So I believe that this is my personal hell.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
If you could, would you have wanted Karen to return to what it was pre-Rapture? So that Everstar was never needed? Wouldn't that be your ultimate goal?
Evelyn, we're going upstairs. She kind of just looks at you. She's like about to go into tears, and they walk upstairs.
That was good. Okay. Don't know if we're going to have any time after this. So I just wanted to let y'all know I'm kind of sentimental. I hold on to things. I held on to some of the things that y'all used to have previously lives. Hold on. Here. Nope. Here's the book. The Technomancer book from I can't say it. Zeraxel.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know which one of you was Zeraxel, so but this was the book.
Wow.
I was Zeraxel.
Oh, you couldn't have. Oh, okay. Stay with the same species. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny thing though, I'm the reason there's a book. See, I was like Sparky's first student, and I couldn't grasp it, so he made the book to help me.
Wow.
And
It's wonderful.
here's a wrench of Miles. One of y'all Miles?
Yeah.
Huh?
Miles.
Huh? Okay. Okay. Well, and
You
then
look around. You don't see. You don't really see.
okay. So
I
he's
know.
You don't see Rob's characters or Tom's characters or Vince's characters.
okay. So okay. I guess he must have been Zim, or maybe he's Karos. Anyway, and then Desmond's hammer. I got this. I don't really use it much except to bang dents out. And
Desmond's hammer. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
Very
these.
nice.
And I pulled both my pistols out. This one was Ionis,
Asha.
and this one was Radar's.
Yes.
Asha's. Yeah.
Excellent.
No, Asha's, yeah.
Do you,
Yeah.
do you give it? Do you give it to
Did you give
Ayana?
it to me? Or you...
I don't think he was
You
offering
would
them up.
break it.
I think it's great that you keep it.
Yeah, and I put them back. I had the stellar crystals that your souls were in, but somebody snatched them out and put them back in the moon. But anyhow, yeah. So I just wanted to get that out before
That's
Thank
excellent.
you.
we don't say anything
Thank you.
else.
Very
Thank you,
nice.
Gilder.
Very nice.
Okay, so
Thank you.
everyone in the bars talk to each other. Some people are worried. Some people are trying to relax. Some people are just like making the best of it. Some people seem to be acting from across the room like they don't have a care in the world. It's all sorts of reactions to this. You feel that time is limited. What are you doing with this time? And a reminder, out of game, this is your conscious will doing what it thinks it should do.
I tell them,
Who's that?
Baxis, you're there as Baxis, right? Baxis, and you're there
I'm
as
as Travis.
Travis, okay.
Mhm.
I go to them and Baxis, Travis, Gilder, and Dell, and I tell them perhaps we should get our message out now to everyone. Let them know. Do they sense that about us though?
Does
Like-
who sense what?
Does everyone in the tavern get the sense that we have to be on the same frequency and like the
You feel that you kind of feel like that everyone's getting a feeling. Oh yeah, everyone knows about like the fact that there's a sense of like, will I see you? I hope I do, and that's like the lowest level of it. The highest level is like you guys, you made these decisions, or like it's almost like the decisions were made, and you just kind of reveal it to yourself.
Mhm.
Now that you ask that question, you get the feeling that people will start to know where everyone stands soon, almost like there's a melding happening.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So I get in the middle of the tavern and I clank on my crystal. and I say,
Luke stops playing. I was just in the middle of the third verse.
I'm sorry, Lute, but what I have to say is very important. I know that there are some of you here that are hoping that you'll see us again or you'll see your loved ones again and we'll be together somewhere. We don't know where. We might not know where, but I do know that we can be together. And that would be as long as we all are on the same energetic frequency, our same vibration. If you should let fear take over your souls, take over your mind, your will, we will be separated. You won't have to wonder, we won't be together. Keep your faith strong. Know that this love of friendship that has brought us together here, hold tight to the memories, to the wars that we fought together, the victories that we have, the love that we share for each other, the kindnesses, the comforts. Keep those, hold those in your hearts and in your minds as we travel through the nether. It's this way that we'll be tethered to each other. If we are not, I don't know where we'll end up. But I know that if we hold the memories of each other and the feelings of this being together, this gratitude, this happiness, that moment before we crossed over into wherever we are, let those moments live within you.
Hear, hear.
Lump-like speech. Good.
Love you, Lump.
I agree as well. It's important that we try to work as a team, even in this different state. Everyone starts kind of talk to each other and different things like that. Who else wants to say something to anybody else? You also can option to be nobody, and then we move on to the next phase. So I'll go around the room. Brooke, Damien, do you want to say anything?
I'm good.
Brooke?
You mean it could be somebody else?
No, do you want to say anything to anybody?
Oh. Anyone in particular?
In addition to what you just did.
Okay.
Well, do you want to have
Remember,
a conversation?
Or
yeah.
Not more speech.
Okay.
Is there
we
anybody
have to
Rob.
endure
else that you want to talk
twice.
to?
Come on!
She's channeling Rob. My gosh.
Come on, Rob.
Yeah.
Rob somehow is still here.
He's
Well, his
never left.
soul is here somewhere. We
He's-
can
yeah,
just feel it.
absolutely.
He is. He
Of
is.
course.
Beautiful.
No more speeches. Why am I here?
You shouldn't be here.
Why are you here? You died in smoke.
Yeah, why are you here?
I'm the only one that deserves to be here.
Oh
Hi.
boy.
Can I speak to Alabaster?
Yeah.
Okay. Alabaster,
Yes.
have you ever experienced being in the nether this way?
I have experienced this before, in a sense.
Is there anything or any advice or anything that you can say to everyone so they'll understand a little more about how we remain together and how we go forward and who in going up against Kanos or the Red Knight or whatever lies ahead?
I do not know what lies ahead in this instance.
Mm.
I have lived several existences, a Lightborn, a god known to some. I've had different responsibilities and roles in many other lives, which I am grateful for. The only thing I can say now, in this instance, truth is what separates everything. Truth is what keeps us together, and truth is what separates us. So it is important that everyone is honest with themselves. And that is simply it. We give ourselves to what we are. This spirit, this soul form, this existence. We are it. It is us. So follow your truth.
Thank you.
Do you want a conversation with anybody else?
Everyone that's on the papers here, right, you said?
Yep, and only them.
I'd like to go to King Dowan.
That one's sitting by the fire.
Okay.
You can approach him. His son Thalen is there too.
Majesty. Friend.
That was a microphone for.
Oh, I thought you
That was
meant
that was my
like-
sound effects.
Okay. Is the voice box now? Okay. King Thowin,
Abyssia,
it's great to see you. Be with you again.
good to see you. We await the inevitable.
Yes. And how are you feeling? You ready?
For a time, I thought my life was done in my first reign as a king back on Cairn. And it was not so when I found out that I was something more and I was to live again. And experiencing that, I constantly thought it was over. And then for some reason recently I thought it would not end. But now it does. I am with my son. My wife I will see soon again. And I am constantly surprised about our very existence.
I wonder if your wife is here.
I can sense her, yes. She's not in this room, but I'm going to see her shortly. And Thalen is excited as well.
I'm very happy for you.
Linda walks over. And he puts his hand on Linda. Linda puts her arm on him. She kind of rests her head on him.
Hello, Linda.
Hi.
What are we going up against? No one knows.
I don't know. I feel that we could face against anything.
Hmm.
My memory goes back a long time. On the other side of this tavern, out there, in this void, could be anything that I faced. I face demons of great unknown power, all sorts of immortals. Even before my days here. I feel I will have to fight at least a few of them to keep my family together.
You will not be alone.
I hope so. I do not think we completely get to choose.
Well, whether you can see us or not, know that we are not far from you in spirit and energy. Well, I'll speak for myself and I'll say that I for sure will be by your side in any way that I can be.
Know that no matter what form I am in this next age of souls, which we truly get to exist again, whatever form I am in, whether it is this one is myself, and now I see that I have also walked as Altari in other ways, I will do my best to show up, to make myself known once again.
Thank you. I'll do the same. Well,
Let's hope I get to choose that. Okay, Dan? Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to go to the Everstar's room,
Okay.
knock on the door.
Throw a fireball in there.
Throw a fireball in.
Ah,
Go episode.
third, just
Wow.
to make sure.
Throw a
Just
fireball
in
in her
case. That would have been legendary.
Oh my god.
The door
Oh
opens.
my god.
And you see it's Evelyn. Yes, we wish to be left alone. What do you want? You have taken everything. Literally everything.
I'm here to apologize.
Oh, please.
I go back downstairs.
The nerve of that person. Anything else? Anybody else you want to speak to?
I go back down. They just slammed the door in my face.
All the leaves
And
rustled.
you let them? Come on.
Let them.
Can-
Honestly, what did you expect?
man,
Come on.
I mean, really,
You say it like you're so shocked. It just slammed the door in my face.
you
What did you offer
blew
them?
up the Everstar. On top of that, your other self set fire to them. I can't even talk to you.
And you also blew up their ships, their army, everything else.
Well, technically, that
And
was
how
the
dare they?
that was our fleet that done that. But still,
Still,
you blew up the Everstar, and you set fire to them. Yeah, I want to talk to you either.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to say that.
Well, I get all that. Is there anyone else you want to talk to? This is like Last Chance Saloon. That's what I should have
Man,
called
I-
this
I-
episode.
Last call.
Hmm.
Last call.
I feel this is-
Oh, I wish I missed the opportunity there.
It's okay.
Change
This
it,
is-
change it quick.
I could always
Maybe
change
maybe
it.
you can still change it.
big problem. I mean, everyone else seems to be on the same frequency, and they're not.
Yeah, everyone else?
Mm,
I'm gonna
See a
scan
living
the
place
room.
here.
Bellamon doesn't seem to be.
That's interesting.
This is your. This is. I don't know if you're all taking this into account accordingly, but yeah, you have a lot of interesting people in this room. Is there anyone else you wish to talk to? I have the same list that you do.
I was just.
I don't have any
perusing.
list.
No. Well, we gave in our list.
Oh, that's true. You're.
why
You're.
I'm-
Yeah,
Looking
we
over
don't
your
know,
shoulder.
We don't know who's there.
But I thought that might have been one of our tests.
yeah, I thought that was
you
a
had.
test too.
I was looking to see if my
I don't
answers
know
were
what we're
on there.
supposed to do.
This
I'm gonna go
yours.
talk to.
But we don't want you to. We don't want these back. We want you to grade them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. too.
Right?
I
Are we
don't
gonna
wanna-
get the grades back
I
tonight?
don't want this back. I want
Soon you'll get something.
results. Ah,
Soon you get something. Who do you want to talk to?
you didn't even look at them yet.
Anybody else?
Ooh.
It also could be if you say no one, then like your time is done. That's fine too.
Wait, I didn't. Can we talk to more people? Like all of us?
Well, yeah, we're trying to give Dan a chance, and we'll give Charles and Richard a chance.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go talk to Bardot.
Right. That's what I thought you were saying before.
Of course you would.
That's what I thought too.
Okay, Bardo. Okay, you go over to Bardo. This is what's happening. I think it's just doing nothing. This thing's a piece of crap. I'm so excited. It's always been nothing but problems for me.
Bef-
Good thing it's ending soon then.
As I walk over to see him.
There he goes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ah, it's
good
all
old
coming back.
old faithful.
As I walk over to speak to Bardot, I change into vigorish.
Hello, son.
I was wondering if the hat was still there.
Mr. Bardot.
Vigorish. Are you enjoying the last moments of existence?
I am. But why are you here?
Why are you here?
I don't know. Why are any of us here?
I thought I'd stop in before I proceed.
Proceed.
Yes. Good to check in on everyone else before you go off to your final destination.
What do you mean check in on us?
Well, I want to see, I suppose, what I was up against.
Well, there's also Kanos. You know that, right?
Yes. I am very aware of Kanos.
Why does no one seem to think that he's much of a threat?
Who doesn't think he's a threat?
The Red Knight.
The Red Knight is very confident in himself.
You know he'll be here too, right?
For sure. I've always known the Red Knight would be here. He's been planning everything since day one.
Have you?
For a very long time, yes.
You knew we'd end up here too.
Indeed.
Exactly how long did you know you'd end up here?
Since my ability to observe time differently, it was long before the days of Indaria.
How old are you?
You don't really count past a couple of hundred. You seem to lose it altogether. But I would say over a few thousand. Upon my entrance into the jail, the dark dungeon, in Soest, I could see everything clearly. It's one thing to view a timeline from outside of it. Difficult. But once you're inside and you cross over, everything was very clear. Thank you. No, I had the buffalo wings. No problem.
Buddy, buffalo don't have wings. Oh, okay.
What?
Do you know what will happen next?
No.
Why?
We are outside time. There is no time here. It's kind of exhilarating, actually. I'm very excited. But before this moment, I could see visions of what would come. I have an idea. But I'm just excited. I was a poor little boy in a small community. One who felt very undeserving of the nicer things in life. The fact that I am here, that I'm going to do this, incredibly exhilarating for me.
You seem very confident.
I have planned ahead as much as I could. I know of Kanos, I know of the Red Knight, I know of others that will make their efforts known. We will see some sort of peak or catalyst of energy, both positive and negative, at the very end. I'm just simply excited, that's all. You, Vigorous, you are a person who has a lot to deal with. You are not in my state of excitement because you cannot be. You have experienced a life of suffering, some from me, of course. And I don't apologize that your mother and I spent a very fond night together. But you are dealing with that and more, the weight of what has happened in Soest, everything that you possibly are responsible for. And that is hard to deal with, I understand. And I do wish to embrace you as I once did, as almost like a son in the beginning, the first night that I saw your mother. But now, I think you are an adult. You can sit at the big boys' table, if you will, and realize that you are playing in a league that is far above your comprehension. You know, it is not unlike the game of chess. The Red Knight loves this game. And chess can be played by beginners and by elites, masters of the game. And it's funny because all think that they're being clever. But there are many different levels.
Why are you so confident? What
You've
have you
asked
done?
me this already.
What have you done? What have you planned?
What have I planned? I don't know if I want to reveal the things that I've planned here. I'm happy to have a chat with you. Do you want some wine?
No.
Do you want one of my buffalo wings when they come?
No, they're too spicy.
I've heard that.
The smithy makes them too hot. I've told him already.
Too bad he's not here anymore. Have you even thought about that?
Of course I have.
You have? And what did you decide when your expanded, elevated, advanced mind? Why did he disappear? Is that what I saw from here? And I love to watch you all. It's very so interesting, you know. And you know, we all worry about your all little things and your petty minds and such. I respect all of you, but like, try to understand that you just constantly will not evolve yourself to a higher level. You just won't do it. I wish you would.
Oh man.
It's just You know, because it would be such more of a challenge if we could just get to that point. But also, I have enjoyed supporting you. I am probably the person who has done more for the Star Seekers than anyone else.
Oh boy.
No one has done more for Star Seekers than I have.
Oh god.
You.
Yes, of course.
Okay, tell me some more.
Tell you some more? What is there to tell? I've constantly supported all of you. Even in me supporting you to fight me. Come on, we can do this. But no,
You can do it. Oh boy.
your first conversations here in this realm of pure thought was to talk to the bartender and have an ale with him. Solve his dilemmas. Good. You're definitely going to win. This is my adversaries, in a sense. And not adversaries in life. I was never your adversary before. I don't know if you feel that way. Actually, I can sense that you feel that, but you shouldn't. Now I will be your adversary, but we're all going to exist. Why would you worry about such a thing? You all worry about who control. What will the next world be like? And I answer you with 2 words. Who cares? You will exist in any sort of way in the world next. You will be fine in the existence I create. Because it will be for all.
What will your world look like?
I don't think it'll be so different to what exists. I may have a fun with the way things are designed. Perhaps more realms than worlds, I see it as. I might change the way physical existence and laws happen. But people are people. I see you spend so much time thinking about people.
No good.
What a waste. People. You know, it's an infinite amount of space. It's incredible the things that are out there. The creatures, the beings. You're worried about people. Will, the free will, the will to choose. Let them choose whatever they want. Who cares? Who cares?
What is it that you care about?
Oh, I fancy having control over things, doing it the way I want. I am a creator. I enjoy seeing my path and carving my way through and proving to myself that I can do it. It is why I am so evolved, because I am passionate about my evolution ever since the beginning. I'm enjoying this journey. You are passionate about your adventure. And I am passionate about my adventure. But you revel in the fact of having a good day. I don't care about that. I only see the end prize. The control, the creation of the next age. That is exciting to me. Because for once it is a realm and a place that I don't know. And I'm eager for that.
What do you think makes you different from the Red Knight?
The Red Knight. He's an adversary. But for all his strategy, his tactics are very straightforward. His strategy is legendary. But his tactics, once that strategy is implemented, is not very unpredictable. If you notice, with me, do you feel like you ever know what I'm really doing?
No.
That is a way to be. And the Red Knight just doesn't reveal his things. He's clever because he didn't reveal it. Many people cannot keep a secret. The Red Knight can keep a secret. I can keep a secret and also move the way I have to move. I operate on a very higher level. Higher than the Red Knight. Certainly higher than Kanos. Kanos is an anomaly. Kanos is a being that discovered that accidentally he is involved in some sort of unusual instance with time and chronomancy. And because it did that, it gave him some sort of leg up, as he would put it, into the next existence. We had an encounter on Karen, him and I. We talked. I measured him. Didn't see much.
So who are the other adversaries that'll show up?
Oh, there are a few more that I see are possibilities. I don't quite want to reveal all of the things that are happening here. You're very eager to see what I'll slip to you. Anything I tell you is of no consequence. You should choose to live in the world that I choose to live, because you're so worried about people. Then I don't really care about that. If you want to, I don't know what you see. You want to have everybody more set in compassion. Sure. It won't change anything. Sure. Let them be completely neutral. Okay. Let them be slightly more apt to anything. It doesn't matter. Because there's all these other factors that lead to other things. Greed, desire for power, wanting, envy. You didn't get rid of any of those things in your mind. So those things will all exist. The same things will happen. But all you've done in your ideas are altered these things.
If people care about each other, and that's what they're driven by.
And some will, and some won't. You spend the time in the wrong places. You're worried about people.
What are you worried about? Your own creation, and that's it?
I'm not worried at all. That's the difference.
As long as you get to create. As long as it's your sandbox.
Yes. That's it. It's not pure evil. Do you think I wish you create an army of vampires around the world? You are born without a soul, and you will only live by sucking the soul out of someone else. This is what you attribute to me, I believe.
No, I don't think it's evil, but I just don't think it's admirable either. You want to create something for which you seem to have no goal, no imagination for?
I have nothing but imagination. I imagine myself here, and here I am. And I'm not in this bubble trap like you are. I came here by choice. So we could have this conversation.
How does this help you?
Constantly the question you ask yourself when we're dealing with the present. But as I said, I'm not so straightforward with what I'm doing and what I'm saying and my plans. I have a question for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how upset were you when I slept with your mother?
10.
And now?
What?
And now? 10 before. Are you 10 now? Or are you more like a 9 or 8?
I'm not a boy anymore.
Sure, so what's your number?
8.
8. It still bothers you.
Of course.
Isn't that amazing? It's another existence for you. We had one passionate night. She grabbed me by the chest hair. It was amazing. She was a wonderful lover. And yet, here you are, 3 existences or 4 existences later, and your 10 has gone down to only an 8. This is your problem, sir.
No, it's not my problem.
It is your problem. You can't get over it. It's like you're obsessed with it.
I don't know what I came to you hoping to find out.
I only want to know your number.
I think yours is about to be much higher. I'll see you out there, Bardo.
When I see you again, you will not be my enemy. I may be yours. I'm going to have to look out for you all, just as I've done before, and I will continue to do this. You feel insulted by what I said to you, but our situation has not changed. But now you're angry about something that happened a long time ago, and the fact that I referenced it, and the fact that I asked you how you felt, and how you felt now, and that bothered you. And therefore, now I am your true enemy, yes? Things have changed in the last 2 minutes. This is what I'm saying to you. You are acting like a silly mortal, a low-level being. So you threaten me because of it. That is why I am playing a game so high that you could look into the stars and never see it. Your game is played on the ground where the ants.
You can tell me that we're not enemies all you'd like, but you know we are.
We are not enemies.
Will you fight me for control of the next existence?
There's not going to be a fight. You won't have to fight me. You're going to submit. You'll have to. What do you think is coming? You will simply submit. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And you could submit not as an enemy. You could submit as what I was to all of you. An ally. And wouldn't it be fitting, of all the support that I gave all of you, that in the end you might support me? He leaves. Carl comes over and takes one of his buffalo wings. He's not eating this, right?
No, Carl.
Why I was lingering here.
Jesus, they're hot. Charles, you want to talk to anybody?
Yeah, I want to talk to Sparky.
Yes.
Hey, Gilder.
Hey, just before we all, disappear and become something else, I just want to thank you for allowing me to go up into the Stellar and do the arc with you. I know
Of
we had.
course, I think it might be the highlight of my whole life, doing the arc.
Yeah, it was fun. Thank you for forgiving me for the other thing. To allow me to go up
Well-
there. I know my uncle was a little. Anyway, he can be a little thing.
It's all good.
So again, thank you for everything that you've done for me, and I truly appreciate it.
Thank you. No problem.
What do you think's going to happen?
I have no idea.
Um, this is going to be new, probably for a lot of us here. I don't know if we're all going to stick together. I hope we can.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. I keep looking around. Is Onyx around?
Onyx is around.
Okay. Yeah, excuse me.
Sure,
And
go
I
ahead.
start walking toward Onyx,
He turns around and starts talking to Ginty.
and as I do, I shift to do.
Okay, you turn into to Do, the ranger, and you go over to him, Onyx. Well, Do, good to see you.
Elder, how are you?
Fine, waiting for the inevitable.
What's your opinion of this?
I feel like it matters little. I try not to dwell on it.
Hmm.
I am dragon, my lifespan of my existence has been long, and I don't see death as final. And this is another phase of it, I suppose.
Yeah, some of these people have probably never seen death.
No, I believe many here have not.
Not exactly a pleasant thing to see or experience.
We do what we can. Something
I know your allegiance in the past has been to the humans and all. What about your kin? What will the council? Will they side with the Red Knight?
I don't know what to say. I don't know exactly what they'll do. I don't know. I don't know how they side, and I don't know what they will choose. I feel that their choices may be very different once reality ends. All bets are off, in a sense.
I know they have expressed some disdain at times. They've had to stay in the dark.
Between you and me, I only think that we'll be seeing one dragon in the end, besides myself.
Hmm.
He has desires to do things greater than all dragon kind. We might see him in the end.
And which one would that be?
You know of whom I speak, of course.
Hmm. The one that rules the council.
Indeed. Atlas. I wondered if we would see Rage. I think Rage has beaten himself time and time again, so I do not feel like we will see him. But Atlas, I would almost guarantee it's a certainty that he will show up in some way or form.
There are no others stronger than he on that Andaria.
No,
That is for sure.
not at the time that we had just left.
That is true. There are others that could pose a bit of a threat. I speak of the Shadow Dragons.
Yes, but I feel most dragonkind does not care of these things that are happening. Atlas is a unique individual because of what
True.
he's endured in the Shadow Realm. The other dragons don't desire such things. I don't desire to be the creator of the next existence. I'd rather dwell upon it, dwell within it.
So would you or any other oppose someone else or align with
No,
others?
I believe we make our own existence, and if we can choose where we go in this existence, then I can start anywhere I want. Wish for an experience I want to. Start anywhere I like. So I'm, not overly concerned about it.
Well, if we still be who we are, though slightly changed, I suppose it wouldn't be too bad.
I believe that in the end we keep our identity. So the identity of our true soul, our true self, I believe is preserved.
I would prefer to change something. Maybe not so much hardship on my end, but it did make me who I am.
Of course, and I guess that's why we're here to learn. Yes, just see who we are.
Not sure of these others.
Many will not
I
make
guess
it.
I guess we will see. That little one, I do not believe he'll be fine.
Who? Jinty? Ink? Who are you referring to?
A little halfling.
Master Burr.
Yeah, he is old.
Yes, I do not believe he has any delusions of grandeur.
Even in this time, he is old.
Yes, he is old for halflings. Have I mentioned I'm over 1,000 years old myself?
But you're also a dragon, and that does not matter.
Indeed. Who cares he's old? He's in the afterlife. He sees himself as old, but his energy is indestructible. It doesn't really matter, does it?
We will see, won't we?
Do you have some sort of gripe with this man?
None.
It sounds like you do.
I do not. I do not know this man.
You're very concerned. There are many people here. You singled out an old halfling, and you've said 3 times how old he is.
Well, he has done something that many here have not. They have lived a long age. And that is
That's
envious.
true, certainly.
May we all live to be
Except
that
for
old.
me, who I'm over 1,000 years old. But please, continue to talk about the lesser species who've lived to the ripe old age of like 70.
Do forgive me, Elder. I do not mean no disrespect.
You are forgiven. I'm only teasing you.
Perhaps we will see each other on the other side.
I will look for you.
You do not have to look far. I will be the one standing under the light.
Indeed. He goes back to his drink. Richard, are you there? Richard, who do you want to talk to, if anybody?
I want to talk to Arknum.
Arknum is sitting across the room, and he's watching a conversation happen between Bardot and Vigorish. He turns to you as you walk up.
Now I'll be in Mistar's form when I walk up to him.
Mistar, good to see you.
Agnum, so did you find anything out about the nether in your studies?
I don't know what good it'll do us now. Everything is based on the fact that you can enter this realm in physical form, but we no longer have that attachment. I don't think anything I learned is going to help here.
Did you find anything about Kanos and what his plans are?
I do believe that Kanos is leeching power off of other souls. He has created those creatures, the Glegendog, and he's been using them to collect as many souls as he could. His plan definitely involves using them at the end for something. I don't know if it's as simple minions for battle or something greater. I don't know.
Do you feel that we could disrupt him in some way?
I have never known to exist in this state. I don't know what we face, so I don't know. I hope that we can. I don't care about making an existence for anything that my image or anything like that, but I do wish to stop those I feel like to have ill intent. So I will do what
I agree. We do need to stop this. We need to put the right person and to put our backing behind the right person.
Yes, agreed.
Who the? You've given me a lot to ponder there, Agnum. I'm now going to head over to Jacques and Kaolinga, and probably Burr's probably with them as well. And I'm going to take some drinks over and a fresh packet of cigarettes for Jacques and drop on the table, and just basically just sit down with them and just chat and drink away with them.
No, I almost quit cigarettes.
No, you can't do that. Whole of existence will end because you're going to do that. We're not having it.
See, Carl, I can't quit. Like, well, yeah, it's just bad for your health.
Yep.
Carl, it does not matter. We are. It is not even. Nothing matters. Smoke away, Carl. Have more food. Whatever you want to do. No, I don't want to gain any weight still.
Carl, don't worry about it. It's all good. You won't gain any weight. It's magic food, remember. Just like the tower. You had the magic food. You don't put your weight on. Eat as much as you want.
Okay. He gets up. He goes to the bar. You are worried about what is coming up, yes?
Slightly, but no. What will be, will be. We'll face it all together. We'll face worse odds than this before. We came out on top. Don't see any reason why this will be any different.
I agree. We will do what we can do. I do not want to die. I guess now I do not want to end my existence, so I just hope that I blink my eyes and I am somewhere else and I'm okay and whatever.
Well, when you do wake up, come find me. I'll always have a job for you.
If I have the memory of such things, I kind of think that everything is going to change. I don't know if we will ever find anybody after this.
I don't know.
What's coming up.
I think there'll be something inside of you that can't change. Just I have that feeling about you.
We shall see. Maybe. I don't know.
It's okay. They'll just sit back and have a few drinks and just sort of listen to conversations and see what's going on. So trying to get the read of the room of how everyone's feeling. And
he takes a shot and he grabs another shot that was meant for himself, and he hands it to you. He goes, "Here, you know what? You don't get enough credit, Mister, to the exchange and all the wonderful things that the exchange has done.
Here.
maybe
He
we
looks over to
continue
Do
forever.
Also, and Do, he kind of like gives you like a little nod.
And we may have had our issues with Do and what he did, but he did fight for the dark. He always had that in him. He fought for what he
I didn't
believed
know you
in.
have issues with Do. I wouldn't have.
He had his issues.
Oh, I thought I got in the middle of something.
No, God, no. No,
It's a
he
great
had
time
his
to
issues.
settle those issues now.
No, it's all good. I mean, we never had a problem. He always thought the dark was more important, and I have to admit, he backed his convictions. That's all that matters to me.
Oh yes, and too bad no one else thought the dark was important. Otherwise, they might have gone down there.
That was the point. That's why he was there? He was our. Who knows what would have happened?
Run its course, and nobody would help the dark. Yeah,
Well-
you've seen Pelion Prime. What's that place like?
Crazy, isn't it?
Tell you.
Maybe next
I
time.
can tell, I can tell you.
The next wait, the next
I can tell you.
existence. Maybe we'll do it'll be flipped on its head, and they'll do we'll do everything in the dark.
There better be a pirate adventure yet that takes
Oh.
place in the dark. Otherwise, we will never see that place.
Oh no, we've got to have
After
that.
all,
Be a pirate.
That is what 100% was going to happen.
We'll see about that. Okay, anyone else? These are your last licks. I'll give one person, 2 max, if you want to talk to somebody. Otherwise, we're going to the next phase. Dan, no. Brooke, no. Damien, no.
I want to talk to Morgan Freeman for a second, but
Do it. This is your time. If you feel like this is going to help. Why do you fix your mic like you're going to do a Morgan Freeman accent? You're like getting real serious there.
no.
You see
Morgan
Morgan Freeman there, and he's got the window open, and he's got a fishing rod out
Out
of the window.
of Smitty's. Hello, Mr. Freeman.
Oh, hello.
How's the fishing going?
Mighty fine.
Mighty fine. Catch anything interesting today?
No, not a bite. I must say, nothing's out there.
How are you feeling?
Oh.
Oh.
It's a big one.
I grab his pole and I help him pull it in as Ayana. I pull it. What is it? It's a shoe.
All of a sudden, the
Oh
the rock goes out.
Oh,
I'll never know what I caught.
I have an idea. Probably the biggest one yet.
Maybe some things in life aren't meant to be caught.
Mm.
no! Oh man, we lost Morgan Freeman.
You got the best ending ever. No one ends better than Morgan Freeman.
God,
Watch it from the
biggest
beginning to the end. If you watch the arc of Morgan Freeman, you realize it's what it's really about.
It is complete,
It is
And it
complete.
is
It is full.
solid.
It is dynamic.
well developed.
It is well developed.
It's complete.
And it ends in a complete fashion.
Man,
He ended his
I
cycle.
probably shouldn't have put him as the leader.
If you take the words, you will notice that it is a epic saying of great proportion.
It is not a play on words. It is the actual truth.
It is what he's saying.
It's the
Is that
actual-
what is important?
Oh my God.
Ay, ay, ay.
Now return to our regular scheduled broadcast.
Thank you, Morgan, wherever you are.
Anyone else you want to speak to? A lot of people on this list. Could be
How
lots of
about-
important things here, but you know what?
Yeah.
Let's forget him.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Yeah.
to
What about people
Morgan
we don't
Freeman.
know?
How about Serio?
People I don't know.
Yeah, like
Serio.
Elber.
Let's say
What
we're
about
people.
all the people we don't
Hi,
know?
hi. You're here. Who are you?
Who are you?
Hi, who are you?
Remind me who you are. How you relate to the story.
Where did you come in again?
I choose to end my existence of curiosity. Okay, you wanted to talk to who?
Serio.
Well, hello.
Hello, Serio.
Sit down. I am sitting here with Harold and Wexel. We were just discussing the inevitability of what has come.
Harold, Wexel.
Good to see you. Hey,
How are you?
good.
Have any of you ever traveled as far as the end times before?
I have
What did you see?
this.
You've seen this before.
Yes,
Do you have any idea what happens next?
I do not. This is the end.
Where's the other you? Or are you the... Oh,
Yes. Once you pass actual time, there is no duplicity.
what was the last thing you saw? What was the last time you were in?
What was the last time I was
In.
in?
Yeah.
Oh, what is the last time I was in before this?
Yes.
Currently, my existence is a few months before I meet you as Hogar for the first time. And what I'm seeing is that everything is very interesting. For me, this is a first adventure into the future. First great adventure to looking beyond. There will be a time in the coming days, well, months, where a few of you will ask me about the future. So I must prepare for this. But I do not believe I will reveal much.
How do you know me then? Have you met me?
I have experienced you in different ways just by traveling. To meet you the first time, it will not be the actual first time for me. It will be for our timeline, for you.
Right. Have
That
you?
is all done. Time is for you. For this moment is done.
Can I ask you something else?
Yes.
Have you ever traveled to the beginning?
I have not.
Wexel?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen much.
Harold?
I haven't. I'm knee deep in the present.
Any idea at all what happens now?
Everything here goes outside of time.
Yeah,
It is beyond reality.
we're outside of your purvey.
To be a master of time gives you no mastery here. There is but one moment here. So all I can do is travel to this moment. But even this is the threshold between our reality and the next. And as I have learned, it is called the nether.
Have you ever spoken to anyone who's been here before? Or, let's say, something like this. Has anyone ever experienced traveling from one existence to the next?
Existence to the next, yes. The convergence allowed that to happen. Super Farmer traveled that existence. So did Zerilius. There were many that made such a journey. Hadheld. They had traveled from one to the other in the usual way. This is beyond anything. And there are souls here, such as Thowin's soul. That is very ancient. He has seen much of the mortal realm. He has desired to live in that level for a long time, doing what he could. It is honorable. It is such a thing to see that near the Creator's vision that Thowin was created so long ago and yet still lingers today.
Hmm.
Do not forget Thowin and Alabaster and Altare all share the same soul.
Right. Maybe I should talk to King Thowin.
You should find the answer that you seek before your time is done.
Yeah. Thanks.
Sure.
I go over to King Thowin.
Done.
King Thowin.
Yes, he has his arm around of Thalen. And Linda is hanging out there too.
Lady Linda.
Hi.
She's teaching Thowin she's teaching Thalen like a game with your hands.
Okay.
Numbers.
Your Majesty. What is it like to experience going from one existence to another?
It is confusing. Indeed, you need to recenter yourself.
Confusing.
Yes, my soul was taken. I believe I lived something that was quite unusual. During the convergence, my soul was taken by Drogano, and I was recreated in an image of another god, which is flattering in one sense and horrifying in another. To have somebody remake your whole existence as something that was the opposite of what you were. Because of what? Because he saw my conviction and he reversed that on me. I feel like it was a upheaval of everything I am and everything I value. That, to me, was the most traumatic change.
Someone else recreated you.
Drogano.
Yeah.
He turned me into something I wasn't. He used who I was and he twisted.
How?
He did it because he had the ability to do so. He is something far above what I am, especially in such a vulnerable state of the convergence where our souls were coming over.
So what will happen now?
We are at the mercy of this creator. We're at the mercy of whatever is coming.
How do we win?
What is winning?
Being able to create the next existence.
I suppose. From what we are learning here, what I have learned in the past, we truly exist outside of this place.
You?
All of us.
How?
We are souls. We are just energy. We're something else. I don't quite fully understand it, and I have been a being that some would look up to and say he is powerful. I don't say that with anything more than the factual perspective of another.
Uh-huh.
But we are not truly here. We are experiencing this. And that's it. It is experience, and we will keep his experience, I hope for. I believe we will.
This is all very confusing.
What confuses you?
What happens next?
It will be decided who takes over. It's simply a neutral, from what I understand, what I believe. And funny enough, I had to speak to Alabaster on this. Yes, we share much, but the perspectives are very different. It is a neutral situation. It's not a win because it is, decided or favored. Whichever is the being or the identity that should take over will take over. There's no good, there's no evil, there's no nothing. But when the world is created below, when the reality is created once again, all those things come back into play, the good, the neutral, the evil.
And won't a creator create as much evil as he wants to create in his world?
They could, but I do believe that as much evil that you want to create, there's going to be good. Good can't keep out evil, and evil can't keep out good. And create this universe, this multiverse, or whatever it is, as many times you want, in some form. I will be there.
I think you have more faith than I do.
You are yourself.
Yeah.
You will come back. You will still be you. Maybe the terrain will be a little more harsh.
What if someone else alters me the way they altered you?
You will find your way back.
That's not a neutral thing, though. It's a horrible thing. I wouldn't want someone to form me in their image. I want to form myself in my own image. I want to form the world, form existence in my image.
When you come into the world, you will come into the way you want. Once you're in the world, other forces can manipulate you, which I was victim to. But you will choose how you enter. Look at the one over there, Jacques. He saved my life on numerous occasions. Jacques comes back as himself every single time. He's very, very against anything that has changed. He's always smoking cigarettes. He's exactly the same person. But he is loyal, more loyal than anyone. I put him with any knight that I've ever encountered. He is a knight. He came back. He chose. He comes back as he wishes. You will do the same. So will Abyssia. So will Botorius over there. Travis. Ayana. Thaxis. Mistar. Gilder. Carl Linger. They will all come back as they want. So will you. Stop worrying.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I leave.
Everything starts to get kind of glowy and like almost like you turn the lumina up. Is it lumina? A luna?
Lumens?
Lumens? No, in a video game, when you play the video game, what's it? It's a lumina? You know-
Brightness?
No, it is a brightness. You know the brightness gets glowy?
Yeah,
It's a term. Come on, you play video games with me.
I do, but I don't know.
It's
what we're talking
Luna
about.
or Lumina? I forget what it is. Anyway, it's like you
Sounds
turn.
like
Lumina.
Oh, Lena.
Lumina.
Lumina. Like you turn up the brightness and everything. It's like the saturation just goes kind of like wild. It just feels like things are starting to change. Everyone, pull out your NPC sheets. This will be the last thing we do today.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to go through this list quickly. You're only going to tell me what I need to know. It's going to be fun in a terrible way. Now, on your list, you have crossed out some people. Whether you crossed them out completely, or whether you crossed them out by the slash, to me, now that is the same. If 2 people have crossed out someone, they're gone. You will not see them for the remainder of the quest in any way. I will not surprise you. And like they came back, they will be gone. Here we go. Raise your hand if you have, this is a big moment as you can see. Raise your hand if you have an X in any way for the first one, King Thawen. 1. Thalen. 1. Christor. 1, 2. Christor is gone. 3. Super Farmer. 1, 2. Oh, I just saw Damien raise his hand. In real life? No, no, no. Oh, no, Charles is raising his hand.
What?
Super Farmer is gone. Carl Linger.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
man. Carl
See ya.
Linger is gone. Bludgy.
Ha! Of
Gone.
Oh my God. I don't.
Linda. Oh, my God.
What the-
Charles has killed everybody. 2 Mage.
Wait.
What is happening? Was there
Damien
a big
and-
X on your
What
paper?
kind of universe
That's
are you
right. I crossed out
creating?
everybody. I'll tell you right now. But
Uh,
only
wait,
on
wait,
the
wait.
second one.
Let's just
Not
see.
the first cross out. The second.
Wait, wait.
cross
Come
out.
on. Let's just go through it.
Okay.
Kilayo.
Everybody. I crossed out.
Okay,
everybody.
okay. Hold on. Hold on.
Charles, did you cross out everybody?
Not everybody.
Okay.
Everybody.
Let's just go through it.
My feet.
Let's go through it in a
Okay,
way
good,
that is
good.
befitting of
Sorry.
a TV show. Onyx. Sparky.
Yeah.
Wow. Lump.
What the?
King Argon. King Argon lives. Thank God. The loot.
This is crazy, dude. This is.
Jacques.
I don't understand this.
They wiped out everybody. Jinty. Oh, man. Dan wiped out Jinty. Charles, did you wipe out Jinty?
Nope.
He did it, and Dan picked up the slack.
There you go.
Smithy. Keep Smithy around.
Yes.
Don't lose
Look.
Smithy.
Got to have drinks.
King Bellaman. Everyone wiped out King Bellaman. Wow. You know what? I should bring him back in because you'll
Funk
agree.
that dude.
I'm looking for the reversal there. King Bellaman has a possible reversal because everyone agreed. You all agreed.
Interesting.
Wexel. Wexel stays with 1 down. Bardell.
Richard,
No.
Richard
No,
Johnson.
I had Wexel.
What in God? What is going on?
Wexel's gone. Bardell? Gone multiple times. Arcanum?
Yeah.
Gone.
Oh my God.
The Fire Elf? Yeah. Oh, man, this is painful. Herald? Serio?
Can we leave now? I don't want to play
Out.
anymore.
Guildmaster? Burr? Definitely know Charles took him out. He's old. He shouldn't be here. I know physicality doesn't matter, but he's old.
Look at that creepy skin.
Look at that old skin he's got on him. Those old bones. Prince Katrin. Prince Katrin made it. Come
Wow.
on.
I
Gallon.
hope Gallon makes it.
Gallon.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
Dan, you remember Gallon, right?
Dan, you remember Gallon, right? Aegis. Rachel, tell me, whoever knows who Aegis is, tell me who he is.
The
No-
robot from
Aegis?
Dome
Yeah,
Patrol.
from the Ark.
What about Gallon? Can we tell
Sussex-
Dan
Right?
what Gallon
Wasn't he
Sussex-
on the Ark too?
Sussex Windsong.
Didn't he start the Ark with this?
Oh, yeah.
Gone. Kuthro Everstar. You bastard. You're apologizing, and then you just not only did you ruin him in every facet of life, you wanted to apologize or upset for it, and then I'm gonna vote you off the existence.
Listen,
after.
listen. We got to remember what the question was.
I know.
This is
Evelyn
this is-
Everstar. Gone. Sequin and his twin brother, the Blood Knights of Kyra. Everyone is like, no. King Loken of Greystone. Gone. Mayor Steelheart of the Spires. He was nice. Why? He was a nice
We have no idea who he is.
You only went to the Spires once. You saw them met the mayor
I know
there.
who he is.
Okay.
I know who he is.
Oh, I'm having so much fun. Arendalis, the elder of Peliandaris. No one remembers.
You guys don't even know who he is
I
either.
have no idea. I don't even know who you are, bro. Conlin Burgomaster of Low Hills.
Burgomaster sounds dangerous.
ya.
He's gone. He's a sheriff.
The sheriff.
He's
Wow,
a-
wow, I don't like
Burgomaster
it.
sounds dangerous. You know me. Snarsnack of the Orcs. I bet you he lives. No, he
hope
does
he-
not live.
Come on,
Nope,
man.
gone. Evanita Morgana, the geomancy of the queen.
Geomance is dangerous.
Oh, she's gone. Urlissa. We love Urlissa. Oh, man, 3 of you. This is a catastrophe. Ink.
You asked for it.
Yeah, you
Did I?
You
Eldor the Smith in
Somehow.
Hearthstone when the heroes came.
I hope he's still
I
around.
don't see how the crosses are
on.
the same, but okay.
Right.
The cross-offs.
Yeah.
I don't see how
Yeah,
that's the
I
same.
don't either.
You don't?
No, not at all.
No.
Okay.
Because for me, they were the opposite list.
Okay. Lillian the Paladin.
Keep going.
Yeah, that whole list.
Yeah.
Okay. This whole list is gone. Morgan Freeman.
Gone.
Oh, my
What?
God.
Guys.
That was getting rough, guys. Damien was getting spicy at the end. He's getting upset. He feels like
No, but it's true
He's
though.
to blame.
You
He's
asked
lashing
two
out.
separate questions.
No, it's fine. I'm just confused because I didn't cross off anyone on the first round, but then when you said to do the cross on the capital, the first letter of each name,
it's now making
I
you
did
upset.
everybody. No, I'm just saying that's how I did. That's how I did it. I did no one on the other question, on the first question, and then I did everyone on the second question. So
Because
Okay,
they
so
didn't-
here.
They didn't
Okay.
fit your 3.
Okay, don't
Yeah.
be upset.
no,
Don't
I'm
be
not
upset.
upset. I'm not.
Here you are. You are getting ready to go into the end game. Now, everyone
Oh,
on
well.
this list is being killed. Okay? This means they will not appear in the future in any way or form. I am not tricking you. I'm not going to bring them back in the last second with some amazing music and say, here he comes. That's not going to happen.
Oh my
This
God.
is
Oh
what
my
happens.
God.
If you all go together in the same frequency.
What do you mean? This is what happens if
Mm.
we all go together.
This is what happens if you all go together.
Oh. Okay. Can we make a change?
Oh, yeah. You
All
can
right.
choose to go in there any way you want.
So then I'll go by myself.
I don't understand.
'Cause I feel like I'm
If
the
all
one.
of you travel together,
This is the result he's saying.
this is the result because this is your frequencies combined in a sense. To some
Right
degree.
so
now.
I'll remove myself.
As we go in.
If you go in, you cannot go in all these people together.
Oh my God.
I'll remove myself.
Charles and Damien, you stay out here. You just
Wow.
fucking
We didn't even
stay.
through with the list yet.
Who's telling us what
You don't
to
know
do?
who else got there, who else there,
You
who's not.
guys cross everybody
That's
off.
right. On the,
Both
on,
of you cross
I don't-
every single
I
person
can't
off.
recall the wording of the
You-
second question or the what made me do that.
The
But
the question was
I wish I
Mark
could at this
off-
moment.
Don't
The
think,
the
don't feel
question
bad.
was-
Don't take it back. You
No,
made
that's fine.
decisions.
And I,
It
yeah, I
is-
stick.
it is what
I
it
stand
is.
by it
What are you
100%.
gonna do?
But yeah.
the question was mark off, X out, line out, whoever you think does not go with the 3 things that you had.
Oh, right. That was the one.
That
right.
was the second
Right.
one.
Who would?
So
who
that
would,
was absolutely. I'm taking a lot of them out
right. Who doesn't?
I
because
see
they
what you're
don't.
saying.
be
Like
good?
who
wouldn't
but
go
I-
with your
to
three?
rule?
Who would I? Who? You're right. I wouldn't.
Gotcha.
Right. I
okay.
picked none of them for who should remake it. Who
Yeah.
would want them to be leader?
I'm thinking it
Right.
was the person.
That's
It
what it
was
was.
the people that would not want to go.
I didn't
Into
cross off
your
anyone. No, I didn't. That's the
universe.
first. That was the first one.
Yeah.
Like, who do you not want?
This brings you all the way to the
In there.
appointment of your agreement, your every single way that you pick or somebody who is standing with you.
Yeah,
There's a lot of factors to this.
that's fine.
Yeah.
So
No, I forgot the three questions.
what's happening? What are you going to do? Now, as you're going through this threshold, you can feel things start to change. Now, you necessarily might not feel this yet, but this starts. So I'm not saying the next episode you may still be seeing some of these people, but you know that it's going to come down to that result. When that happens, you need to choose right now the separation.
I'll step out. I already said it. I'll remove myself.
What do you mean? We need to choose a separation. We need to choose to step out. What do you mean?
You need to choose to go together to the end, or you must separate. Literally that. That's exactly what I just said. If Damien separates, when you get down to the last moment, whatever it is, he will not be with you. He will be in his own reality, facing his reality. You will not be with him if you separate now.
Because he's choosing.
Because he chose a different thing. So you need to choose to stick together consciously, even though, and that's your conscious doing it, or you say like this has to go because he's not on the same wavelength as me. And you do whatever you want to do. Make your choice now. And by the way, you could choose for yourselves too.
I still think we all need to stay together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we do.
What do you
As
think?
bad as it is, even if we've got no one else with us, if we stick together, we've got a chance. There's no
We stick together,
guarantee.
we're not going to have
Well-
anyone else with us.
Well, no.
That's
What is
the
that?
irony.
Well, the
Right, well,
downside.
You lose
okay,
40 heroes.
Yeah,
by
the
sticking
hard part
together.
about it is that if we stick together, we know what we've got. We know we can work off each other. Where if we go in, we might lose them all anyway. If we all separated and went our own way, you might walk into that end bit with nothing anyway.
You're right. Good point.
Are we better to go in with where we know we've got some
Our
support?
history and our bond.
Yeah, and that what could happen is because we are so tight together that others might get pulled towards us because they've got no choice.
Did we
Even though
really need the Everstars?
they might be on a
anyway?
different frequency. Nope, we
We
don't
need
need
none
anyone.
of them.
I don't know.
Honestly, we don't. We've never. If you think of it with all the battles, the major battles we've had. Yes, we've had people come in and help us out and that sort of stuff. But in the end, it came down to one of you doing something.
Super Farmer was only soloed like bad guys by himself.
Oh yeah, but that's super fun of it.
That's just one
Yeah,
time.
but we
It- no,
got,
it's
It was just
we
only
got
4
these-
times
How
in
on earth
history.
do we
When
cross?
you
we
think
got
about it-
Fallon though.
Everyone else, I think I'm kind of.
We got King Fallon though.
Super Farmer was crossed off the list.
That's right.
That's crazy, man.
Wowzers.
You think
How does
he
he not have?
Okay, hold
what
on.
are your
be
three
the
things?
creator? The
No, don't reveal that.
Come-
Don't reveal that.
Yeah, I'm not revealing that. I'm just saying, like, I don't think any of these characters
Single.
should be the one. And I stand by that. And I'll go myself if
But
They
you
don't
could.
have
if you think it's
They
better.
don't
I
have
think
to be the one. But
I think maybe it'll be better for all of you.
And every answer, there's no wrong answer. You
Right.
could you could go with him and
Right.
choose the 5 of you over the 40 that you lost, or drop him and you feel like that's right. Let him do his own existence. He's still here, still playing, still doing his
Right.
own game, and he still may win.
right.
But you have to choose how you're going to proceed.
I'm okay with going on my own. I am.
I don't like it.
If you do, just for you to know, and again, I don't care which way you guys go. It doesn't matter. If you drop one of them, I think you get about 30 something back.
Right.
What would be interesting is that it takes 2 to cross off to do it. If Scro and I split off, it'd only be the ones that I crossed off would disappear. The others would appear because we'd have that combined thing. two different parties, effectively.
If him and Charles split off, you guys would have.
A shit ton.
Right. It seems like that
You
would be
get
the
most of them
most.
40 back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
But that's
again,
because they didn't embody the three things that I had. Not
right,
in my mind.
right,
Apparently didn't not Scrooge either.
right.
That's crazy. But it
You
didn't
so
mean
you
we had
took
to choose one of them. It just meant that they didn't embody the three things that we thought.
right.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
They're
Right.
not in the foxhole with you at the end.
Right. Wow.
I think.
Because that would be the thing, that if
Yeah.
you
I
if
think-
we are going to look at going two separate, potentially it's 3 go one way, 2 go the other.
Mm.
And I'm really happy to head off with Scrow and go. We'll make it. If we have to go ourselves, we'll go ourselves. We've fought together over many millennia.
Question: who would the ones that didn't get killed off, that didn't get erased? Who would they be with? Which party?
I'll tell you that after you choose.
I mean, it's never a good idea generally to split up a party. Do we want to
When
choose
haven't
someone
we?
to
You
the party?
going
This
into
is very
this,
different.
we didn't
At
want
the
to
end
do
of
that.
existence.
Like
This
we
is very
kind of
different,
knew,
though.
like going into this, that we were trying to stay together. That was part of it.
Right.
But at the same time, it was.
You want more people
I
with,
don't think. I don't
with you there.
necessarily think it's.
But how do we? But how do we know?
specifically?
But also, like that, this isn't that is not working to our advantage because, like Tony said,
What's working? You think it's what better that not
think
have
it's
them or
the
better to
benefit.
have them?
better to not have.
Oh, maybe
Because,
it, maybe.
like, we keep saying same frequency, and Tony
Right.
just said
None
this
of
is
these
like,
people are on the frequency that we are on.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what.
like
that's what I'm
this
kind
is
of
like
saying.
the combination of all of your frequencies together to bring you down to this group.
Right.
So this is like the concentrated common frequency that we all have. Whoever's left on this list.
Maybe.
I don't know.
What about?
But I think
What about the rest of the test? Not for nothing. Like, you know.
Here it is, very upset again.
No, I'm just saying. Is that going to factor in?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This is the first cut.
This is yeah. This is,
The
Yeah.
first cut is the deepest.
100%.
See, and I feel like if whichever characters of our past, like if they're not in the same alignment, that's another thing. We probably won't be able to be with them.
I'm splitting off. I'm
no,
splitting off.
we can't just be like,
I got to split off.
no.
I think I got to split off.
Pizza.
I feel like yeah. I think I got to split off.
I don't think you do.
No,
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm scared now.
Yeah.
But if you look at your characters in the past and your characters in the past and all of our past characters, I feel like we all have very similar alignments. If that's the case,
Yes, but think about this whole season and everything we've done and said and everything.
well,
And
besides Dan,
and
besides
these
what Dan
characters
did.
and well, no,
We did
just
really
in
good
general.
stuff.
I mean, no, yeah, but no, but like, I don't know.
Why do you feel so strongly, Brooke?
Because I feel like if we're, I feel like most of our characters, for the most part, had the same alignment, right? Somewhat of the same alignment, whether it was one part or both parts of the alignment. I feel like all of our past characters had similar alignments, whether we came to that alignment or we, or we stayed that way the whole time, through and through. And I feel if that's the case, then we have the power of all those characters within us and behind us, I guess. So that might make our soul power even a little stronger. The other side of that, I feel that what Tony mentioned in the last episode, like how this is how we wanted to go into the Nether. We wanted to go into the Nether together, and with as many souls as we could. And like as we walk through the nether, we'd be shining because we had this big crew and like this gang, and all the other souls would be like, hey, I want to be with them. I want to roll with them. Now, we could have that. We don't need that big crew for that. We just need that. So maybe the stronger that is within us, which would be to stay together, maybe the stronger it is within us, that's all that we need. And it's not necessarily numbers. We'll get the numbers.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Then why do you
Because-
feel strongly about getting everyone back if it's not about the numbers?
No, I'm saying about our characters. That I'm divided currently at the
Oh.
moment, but I'm saying my argument for us to stay together
Oh, I see. Yeah.
is
okay.
that we'd be stronger. You know, like all these people wouldn't necessarily be on our frequency.
Right.
They don't necessarily all have the same alignment that I feel like I know our characters had personally. You know, each of our characters throughout every season. So I don't know.
Now that I've let you go through this a little bit, I'm going to tell you this, which I told Charles the other day, which I explained to him because he was asking about this. Using your fate points next week together, whichever you decide, and in both groups, you'll be able to buy back some of them that you lost to save them from this cut. They'll all be there.
This cut.
They'll
here.
all be varying points depending on their worth, their power, and such. You'll be able to use that with fate points. I reveal that the charge will be like a buyback thing like that. But that saves them from this cut.
There'll be another cut.
There'll be another
there's
cut
gonna be
in a
other
different
cuts.
in a different metric, in a different way. Some may be in game, some may be out of game, like with the paperwork. So you'll have that choice next week. So you have. Give me 2 minutes on this. Give me 2 minutes. What is your decision?
I say we stay together.
Want to do secret ballot?
Secret ballot.
Now, do we need a secret ballot? Is
Why don't we just vote? Why don't we do
Yeah,
Just
just vote.
open?
It's just fun to do secret ballot.
So let's just a secret ballot if you want to have fun.
No, he took it away from me already.
secret?
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Don't look at the screen, so you can at least have the fun of not having the answer right away.
Why don't we do the raise hands? Close eyes and raise hands.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you just run the whole show?
Well, that's in some ways secret.
I'm joking. I'm kidding. Okay, let's do it.
Oh man. I
Okay,
don't know
everybody,
what to
close
do,
your
guys.
everybody, close your eyes. Here it goes. Eyes are closed.
I just wanted to.
So first we're gonna say. I guess we won't say what the groups are. We're just gonna vote for should there be a split, or should you stay together.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just so you know, once we make this decision, we're going to hold you to this. So if you choose a split, but you don't know how, that's okay. But there must be a split then. If you stay together, you can't split after another idea. It happens. You've already chosen, okay? Here we go. Do you raise your hand if you think there should be a split? Give another few seconds to add on. In 3, 2, final chance. 1. Hands down. Raise your hand if you think you should be together. Keep your eyes closed, put your hands down. Anybody that decided upon a split, raise your hand if you would be willing to like give up everything to force a split. Raise your hand if you think so. Just answer that as you hear it. 3, 2, 1. Lower your hand. And for everybody that wants to be together, if somebody was going to force a split, would you give up everything to keep them with you? Raise your hand if so. 3, 2, 1. Okay. You can all open your eyes. Welcome back. The results are in. We had 3 different rounds here, and the answer is on the next episode of Audio Dungeon. Guys, thank you for watching. There will be no after show today. We went pretty long. We love you. We'll see you next week.
God.
It's gonna be a doozy, guys. Appreciate it. Have a
Gotta
great
watch
one.
that replay this week.
Yeah, you can always watch it. You always watch the replay.